your free, no-obligation cash offer today. Call Seller's Advantage at 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-397-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Get ready, SoCal. Hard Rock Casino Tejon is kicking off the new year in high gear. Unity by Hard Rock members can earn entries all January long for the $500,000 Drive the Dream Corvette giveaway just by using their card. Join us every Thursday in January for your chance to win big, including $30,000 in free play each week. Start the year with more excitement and more ways to win. Details at casino.hardrock.com/Tejon. Hard Rock Casino Tejon. This is how SoCal plays.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Man, I love seeing the old gang at these reunions.
Did you see Brian? He's in better shape than he was 25 years ago. How is that even possible?
Yep, I ran into him a few weeks ago and had to ask. He told me he started taking Eugenics Total T2.
The testosterone booster?
Yeah, but it's way more than that now. It also skyrockets your nitric oxide in as little as 3 hours. I started taking it right away and I'm already seeing results.
I was wondering what you were doing. You seriously crushed me in that pickup game last week.
Yep, after 40, energy, strength, drive, it all starts going downhill. But with T2, I feel like my old self again. Stronger, leaner, and my energy is way up. My wife even noticed a difference. They're giving out complimentary bottles right now. Just send them a text.
Text CAR to 321-321 for your complimentary bottle of new Nugenix Total T2. Text now and you'll also get a free bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our most powerful fat incinerator. That's CAR to 321-321. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. Product not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Empower.
After wanting one for years, Kevin is finally enjoying his new hot tub.
This is the life.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money, so now he can be a little bad.
Oh, no, not my phone.
Oh, Kevin. Kevin's phone may be in hot water, but his finances aren't. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Rich Eisen here. LinkedIn Jobs is stepping things up with their new AI assistant so you can feel confident you're finding top talent. Get this. Employees hired through LinkedIn are 30% more likely to stick around for at least a year compared to those hired through the leading competitor. Hire right the first time. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/Eisen, then promote it to use LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant, making it easier and faster to find top candidates. That's linkedin.com/Eisen to post your job for free. Terms and conditions apply. And promote it to use LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant, making it easier and faster to find top candidates. That's linkedin.com/Eisen to post your job for free. Terms and conditions apply.
3:17 on a live Imaging Tuesday. Let's do it! The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. DeMarco Fall, Rams Super Bowl champion.
Yes.
And Sweet Tea Travis Rogers. And you're busy wasting my time asking about jackets.
Because I like your jacket, man. Look, you can't even take a compliment. Jeez. I like your jacket. I haven't had a windbreaker material. It reminds me of old Little League Baseball.
Oh, I thought you were going to say members only.
No, not members only, but like Little League Baseball.
Yeah, I love members only.
Stephanie got me a member. My girlfriend, Stephanie, for Christmas, one of my gifts was a members only jacket.
Like with the snaps
but
on
the
the
new
things?
ones.
Yeah. Oh,
so they have a whole new one.
I didn't know that.
Not like the Marty McSorley one from 1987. I make fun of him for wearing. Because I don't think Marty owns a phone.
Have the little snaps on the shoulders?
Does he really want to beat you up?
Who knows?
I heard a story.
He doesn't even show up.
Is that
He's scared
real?
of me.
There's heat there? Oh, well. Yeah.
Listen, I'd buy him dinner, too. He probably could use a free meal, Marty.
Does it have the snaps on the shoulders?
Yeah, but not like the old days.
Does it go through the little loop?
Yeah, it's more relaxed.
I want to see it.
I wore it last week, one of the days.
I didn't notice.
Or maybe 2 weeks ago.
You sure you wore it here?
Yeah.
I would have clocked a members only jacket. I'm pretty.
But it
I'm
doesn't
pretty
look like what you think. It looks like if you look at it, you're like, oh yeah, that's a members only jacket, but it's not that look.
Is it thin like the old ones?
This one's really thin.
Okay.
Like thin, yeah.
Members only and skinny jeans.
So it's a navy.
Okay.
There you go.
I haven't heard anything I don't like so far.
Yeah, no, it's a good jacket.
Yeah.
You would like it.
It's a real jacket.
It's a real jacket.
It's a real jacket.
All right, welcome into the Marco and Travis Afternoon Show on this live Imaging Tuesday, presented by our friends at Gießen Wines. 0% for dry January. If you're celebrating dry January, I had some Sunday night to toast, DeMarco.
Yeah.
The Rams' victory.
Woo! Were you nervous? Of course you were.
Let's see. In overtime, and Caleb Williams makes one of the most historic plays of all time in the playoffs, yeah, I was a little nervous.
When they got the turnover and Stafford got the ball back, I knew they were going to end the game. You know what I mean? Once they got the ball from
after
Caleb.
Curl's interception.
You mean after the Curl interception?
Once they got the ball back from
once
Caleb.
the Curl interception happened, I was like, this is the game.
You know what we said earlier? And this is, and I love Ben Johnson. They had a great year. Caleb and Ben Johnson really have something going, and I hope they supplement that because he's special, and I think he's going to do a good job. I was surprised they didn't go for 2.
I was so grateful they didn't go for 2.
I was grateful, too. And I also think that, and this came up, I think Mason was talking about this earlier. You can't go for 2 in that situation because you're at home. And the Rams had a couple goal line stops on 4th and 1. I believe 4th and 1, right?
I think you had
3 of them.
Yeah.
They had 3 of them.
Yeah.
But here's why I think they should have gone for 2. Number one, the Rams just had a bomb dropped on their head.
Yes.
They are. It's the proverbial.
You're in shock.
The champ just got staggered. They are on their heels. You got a chance to knock him out. That is your very best chance to knock him out.
And you got Caleb.
There you go. Don't run that same little play they ran to the right side that kept getting blown up. Put it in Caleb's hands and let him do a little RPO
magic.
thing and go figure out what you just figured out 5 seconds ago. That was their best chance to win the game.
I would have said, go win your second playoff game.
Yep.
How does he ever walk the streets of Chicago if they don't get it?
What are they going to say?
Who?
Why didn't you just go to overtime? You're at home.
Because I had them on their heels. I got the best player on the field at that moment with the ball in his hands.
They did play for overtime, and they lost.
Yeah.
But they played for overtime.
And they lost.
And by the way, they should have won. They just turned the ball over.
Well, they did, but I don't think he gets a ton of criticism if he goes for it there because he's hyper aggressive. You got the best guy on the field in Caleb Williams. You put the ball in his hands. He just made the play of his life to get you in that situation.
More plays, anything can happen. If you have a chance to end it, you should end it, especially when you've got a staggered opponent.
DeAndre, how'd the Eagles do? Oh, that's right.
Yeah. 2 things. Ben Johnson, I thought he coached a hell of a game, both sides. But 2 things I was surprised by. Number 1, he didn't go for 2. Number 2,
by the way, if he did go for 2, they win the game, right?
I think so.
I think so too.
Caleb being special.
Yeah.
You saw the 4th down
play. You can't have a touchdown fall out of the sky on you like that and just go back to work in 30 seconds. They got the chance to collect themselves, catch their breath, and kind of shake it off and go back to work.
You still got
was
chance.
A huge advantage.
It's just that dude, his confidence is going to be through the roof, and he only needs X amount. The other time was when he didn't ice the kicker.
So everybody was expecting that.
I was.
Because even
he had 3 timeouts.
I was like, for sure, and then all of a sudden the game was over, and I was kind of like, oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's one of those. I'm not going to ice you because I think you're expecting to get iced, so maybe you're waiting for the whistle. You're waiting for the whistle, and all of a sudden it's not happening. I'm with you.
That's fundamental.
I would have done it
on
too.
On a hard field, it's ice cold. You would think you would do that.
Let your crowd get into it.
Yeah,
do it a couple of times.
Play some music and be all disruptive. I was surprised he didn't do it. So. Those are guys. We're talking about coaching vacancies. When you have these coaches that have never been head coaches, that's one thing I'm sure he's going to write down. It'll never happen again. But in that moment, I was surprised he didn't do it.
I did too.
Yeah. I don't think Mike McDonald's going to miss that.
No.
I think he's already a good coach.
I think Mike McDonald look, we saw Mike McDonald at the end of overtime in Week 16 go for 2. It was the same. It was a relatively the same situation where they had to go. The Rams scored.
Yeah.
The Seahawks get the ball back, a chance to match and go in there and do it, and they did. And they're like, forget it. Let's just go for 2 right here and win the game.
Same situation. Do you think the Seahawks go for 2 and win it?
Yes.
With Darnold.
Yes.
If he hits one of those plays and he's feeling confident, sure.
Yeah.
But I think I would take my chances with that if I'm the Rams.
Look, we just talked about
because I could win the game on one screw up. Yeah.
Regardless of which quarter we're talking about, Stafford or Darnold, if the ball's in either of their hands at the end of the game,
Rams
I like
win.
the Rams' chances.
Yeah.
I like the Rams' chances no matter who has the ball.
It's gonna be good.
By the way, DeMarco, so I teased before the show as far as what me and Reese saw. A certain player doing to keep themselves warm.
Yeah, what the heck were you guys talking about?
So I saw Poona Ford, and he was talking about how he put cayenne pepper.
Okay, wait, hold on. Poona Ford is he's different. He's a different cat. He really is. You met him.
Yeah, no, at Media Day when we were recording with him.
Right. He said, you had 12 lines, and I think he said exactly 12 lines,
but
and
he
that's
also,
it.
I had to, you know me. I'm there's great audio of Matthew. Matthew.
Yeah.
Of
Stafford.
Travis?
Jared first got into it. Right.
But Matthew Stafford, he walked in, and at first he's off the mic, kind of like you are right now. And I'm like, hey, Matthew, what are you doing? You got to get close to the mic. So he's smiling. And then part of it's where you're on camera, and he's like, hey, can you get out of the shot? I don't think they want you on the shot. I was like, no, they do. So, he was having fun. But Puda Ford was like, okay, what do you got? And I was like, Puda, come on, let's have fun. And he knows DeMarco, and he just
Puna doesn't say a word.
He's not doing
He's
it.
old school.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
All I heard out of DeAndre's mouth was cayenne pepper, and then we.
What does he do with the cayenne pepper? You guys haven't seen this story?
I'm trying to preface this. Like, Puna is a different cat. So what did he do?
So they asked him, because apparently someone told him a way to keep his feet warm. And the trick is cayenne pepper, putting cayenne pepper in his sock.
Okay, that's so wild.
And that kept his feet warm throughout the duration of the game.
I heard this on the plane.
You got the pores in your feet and cayenne pepper.
I understand.
I heard this on the plane. Somebody asked me.
I understand the science.
I'd never heard it. I'd never heard it. No one's ever put cayenne pepper in their shoes before. But
cayenne pepper is very good. You're supposed to start your day off. I know our old friend Alan Slewa and I used to talk about this.
Cayenne pepper,
hot water,
shots.
lemon juice, and cayenne pepper. I don't know about the ginger, but we both used to do that.
That
it's very good for your body.
Putting it on your feet, I've never heard of.
But it creates warmth through your pores, and so it helps your body keep warm.
I love it. I wish I would have tried it. I didn't know it was a thing.
Good. I'll use one of those gel packs. I don't need to put cayenne pepper on my feet.
But that gel pack ain't going to last 3 hours. You're all taped up and everything.
It's an NFL team. I bet they can have more than one.
Just saying.
Yeah, I think
but a
they'll
lot
be
of guys.
all right.
Now, DeMarco, did you? But no, this is a real thing. A lot of guys don't want to get re-taped up once you're taped up and playing, right?
Yeah, no, you're not putting any gel packs in your.
Well, that's
shoes
what I'm saying.
while
So
you're playing.
so Travis,
You're
you
not
make
doing that.
fun of me, but maybe I know a few things.
Maybe you don't.
Okay, no, I do. If that gel pack needs to
my.
get changed out for the fourth quarter, now you got to cut them up, untape them, and then retape
They got
them.
more tape.
I don't think so.
They got more than one roll.
Reese, did you put that up for people to see the cayenne pepper? Did he?
did. Yeah.
He did. Okay.
Yeah.
Reese
You're
is my
supposed
guy.
to put a little
Reese
maple
and I,
syrup in
we
that,
had a
too.
moment yesterday because
Did you come around now and you're being nice to him now?
I've always been nice to Reese, but I kind of had a bit when we first started. I don't really remember the bit because, I had 3 strokes, 4 seizures. But I feel like we're turning a corner because I like Reese. I always thought
Reese is cool.
He's an amazing photographer, but I felt like him and I didn't have a great bond, and we're working.
Reese,
Not
you
his.
like Chris, right? You're
No,
good?
I don't think he likes me yet, and that's okay. He doesn't need to, but I think we're working
Get
on
on the mic. You like Chris? Let's
I think
end
we're
this
working
right
on
now.
trying to build a bond now.
Oh.
I like Reese. Reese
We
has
all
got
like
the coolest hair in the building.
He's got great hair.
Ooh,
He does have great hair.
He wants to cut it.
He's
Can we
gonna
tell
punch
him
me
not
one
to?
day.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yeah, don't cut the hair,
That's coming
Reese.
from me.
Yeah.
Oh, is the mic not in the other room? Doesn't work?
I
That's
guess
okay.
not.
I guess not.
You
It's
like
too,
Chris,
the
right?
hair's too much. It's too much hair.
You're
it
good.
is?
Yeah.
It's something I have not said in a very long time.
Too much hair?
It's too
Same
much
here.
hair.
Same here.
Sorry, Travis.
It's too much hair. I did like you until that, and now I find you very unlikable.
What does
good
your
lettuce.
girlfriend think about you cutting your hair, Reese?
She likes my hair. She wants me to keep it long.
Yes,
There you
keep
go.
the hair, man.
Well, you guys were talking about pulling hair on the way out of here yesterday.
Why you gotta bring? Whoa,
Because
no.
you-
that was not
Because
for
you do
air,
it to
bro.
me. Yeah, they
no,
were
that
talking
was
about
not for
pulling hair
air.
on the way out of here.
We haven't gotten to the part about Reese talking about his relationship with me.
Yeah,
and
are
then
you-
you
you're
scare
good with
Reese
Chris,
out of the
right?
room.
Yeah, you're good with Chris, right?
Yeah.
But we're working on it. We're working on it.
We're working on it.
Okay, that's all. That's all. So what did you think, DeMarco? He wasn't going to say that? He's a good kid.
I know he is. I'm just, just to
likes
make
his
sure
job.
if he's
He
got
just-
something
here's
to
the
say,
thing.
he's going to say
Here's
it.
what happened.
Yeah.
I was walking by with Batesh, Sam Boney, as the LA Kings audience knows. And I go, hey, Reese. And he goes, hey, man. And then Sam goes, hey, Reese. And he goes, hey, Sam. And I just go, whoa. Like,
okay.
why? How? I didn't say, why do you? All I said is, how do I get that?
Was
So
that on
what do we have to
purpose?
do? No,
Well, okay,
he
I
works
was
with
talking
Sam
to
a
Sam
lot.
about
That's all.
others.
He works with Sam a lot. Yeah, and you were
I was
talking
talking to I was talking to Sam about like just Kings in general because I do a lot of the
vibe
Kings
on the
games.
Kings.
So
Yeah.
Sam is at every Kings game, so we talk about Kings. We have a rapport about that stuff.
And you and I just don't have that rapport yet about something. So we're going to work on that. That's all.
Okay, it's all good.
What
Thanks,
will
Reese.
what will be the connective tissue?
I don't know. We're going to figure it out.
Pulling the hair?
No, it's all good.
Oh,
I like
come on.
Reese.
Why you got to make it weird for Reese? He doesn't
Reese
like
is
that
the
stuff.
one that was talking about pulling hair.
Yeah, they
No,
were,
no.
all three of them in that room were talking about pulling hair right after the show ended. Travis, you had just walked out, and it turned blue.
Thank God.
It turned blue in that room.
Yeah, I'm
it really
good.
did. Yeah.
Reese, I know you think I'm going to go there because of the bit. I'm not. I'm not going to take the. I'm not. They're trying to do this. They're trying to dangle the little
No,
fishies in front of me for me
absolutely
to bite. I'm not going to. I'm not going to bite on this one. I'm not going to bite
Laura
on this
did
bit.
it,
You're waiting for a larger fish?
No. I'm going to develop my own fish with Reese. My own bit with Reese. It's just him and I.
Just the two of you?
Yeah.
A special bond?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. Why
Nice.
can't I have that?
You can.
Kind of like Josh Allen had with
I was waiting.
for his head. Kind of like the bond he had for 7
I'm surprised
seasons.
it took you 13 minutes to get there.
Kind
but
of
I'm
like
glad you
Josh
did.
Allen had that bond with a head coach. The relationship between head coach and quarterback is special
It is.
Oh, yeah.
until your continued in the playoffs gets your head coach fired.
Let me ask you this.
But what?
How long was your finger hovering over the send button before you sent that thing?
Did you have it written
like
before
it
you
was
sent it?
like
How
the
long?
second that the field goal went through? Did you tap it right away? Because
I
literally came through
specifically
almost before the ball landed.
So I was at a family function, Stephanie's family, and I was watching the game, and I was very passionate about the game, and everybody was kind of like, "Why is Chris so? Is he like got money on the game?" And I got, "No. I don't like Josh Allen, and I want him to choke again." So I even said to her, I had the phone sitting there. I said, "We have to make sure it's a final completely before I can send this text." So I sent a group text to Travis, DeMarco. I involved Emily because she's the Rams producer. She's been around a lot of these conversations. Sua, Laura, and DeAndre, I believe, and Bergman, just to cover me. That way, Bergman, because Bergman's involved in all the shows, I want to make sure he saw the text as well.
He's in the group chat again. Bergman.
And, and I just said, what did I say in the text? Because Travis's defense is, it's not his fault. Well, we can definitively agree on this. It was his fault on Saturday.
He played terrible.
He played terrible.
He did.
So for a multi-$100 million quarterback,
yeah,
who once again, no Lamar, no Patrick Mahomes, AFC is wide open. Drake May and Bo Nix were the only ones standing in your way of getting to the Super Bowl. Now it won't be Bo Nix because he broke his ankle. But this was Josh Allen's time. And you know what he did?
He played bad.
Do you want to do the sound for me, or do you want me to do the sound?
No, be my guest. But you're still wrong.
How am I wrong?
I'm going to tell you. Because you keep saying that he choked again. He didn't. He choked for the first time.
This time.
Okay.
But he played terrible. Full stop. He would say it. There's a reason he was as emotional as he was. There was a reason his coach was as emotional. You're right.
His coach got fired.
I
Because
know
of it, yeah.
that the field was wide open.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't disagree either. I think that it might have been time to make a change.
It's the same reason I got excited about Harbaugh.
To get them to the Super Bowl.
They capped out. They kept hitting the same part, and they kept getting knocked out. But he did. He had the worst game of his playoff life in the most accessible season. It was a terrible performance, but it wasn't.
Everybody
again.
has the dog performance,
That's
and
why
he
you're
had
wrong.
it at the biggest moment.
Yeah, it was bad.
One
He had
question.
5.
Why do you hate him? What did he do?
So it's funny. Bergman asked me this because there was a Monday morning text with the morning show, and when McDermott news broke, I was actually on the train when it broke. Excuse me.
Yep.
I'm getting emotional just thinking about
go
it.
ahead. I'm
Josh
curious.
Allen. I was listening to Unsportsmanlike with Evan Cantima's show,
Because
which
you
you
got
can
a
hear.
lot in common. Yeah, but go ahead.
I do?
Yes.
Which you can hear weekdays 3 to 7 a.m. right here on ESPN LA. And then Greg asked, because I was like, woo-hoo, he got his coach fired and he choked. And Sedano is basically taking the Travis line of like, there's a promo where Sedano goes, your sports takes are so frustrating because of the bit. And I explained this to Greg. For all the hype, he's never even gotten to a Super Bowl. He hasn't won a championship. I like winners. And Josh Allen is not a winner when it matters most. Is that fair? Is that fair, Travis?
I would take him in a heartbeat.
I think if we're drafting quarterbacks, he might be the first guy I take.
Even though he has not been able to lead his team to the Super Bowl in 7 years.
Two things. One, where's DeAndre? That was criticism of Josh Allen. We haven't heard a lot about it
at all.
We talked about that. There hasn't been a lot of criticism for him choking. No one's
Because
really
he
said
hadn't
it.
choked until Sunday.
And Travis Travis is right.
Yeah,
he hasn't choked before.
The reason that Lamar got a bunch of heat leading up until was because Lamar had played poorly multiple times in the playoffs. This is the first time that Allen really laid an egg with something on the line.
And let me say this: the dude is a monster. I don't know how to explain that to you. He's one of the best players that we've ever seen at that position.
But I didn't say he wasn't a great player.
He just winners.
He just chokes. Yeah, he's not a winner. He's not a winner.
He hasn't won.
Yeah.
I know where he's coming from. I get where he's coming from, right? Like, winning means a lot.
I think that there's
great players that will never win.
He had a terrible game. I'm not defending his game on Sunday at all. He had a terrible game, and Chris is right. The opportunity to go to the Super Bowl was more available to him this year than it had been in any other year.
Someone used the word apt. He was more apt to go to the Super Bowl. You
Apt.
like that? Yeah, that's a good use of the word apt.
Nice use of apt.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He was more apt to go to the Super Bowl this year than any other season.
I don't know what's in my throat, but
I will say he also, despite playing terrible, put them into overtime got them with even on his worst game.
He played like boo-boo, and they still had a chance to win that game.
If that call goes the other way, and it easily could have, they probably still win the game.
Did
now,
you think
I'm not
that was a catch?
Yes, I did.
I did too. That is a catch.
I did.
That
But
should have been
he
a catch.
had a terrible season. I think that he will get there. I think he's the best quarterback in the league, and nothing really changed. He had a terrible game at the worst time.
So JB, we were talking about.
By Mo, you mean Maurice Jones-Drew.
We were talking about stuff.
Was he drinking coffee at the time, or was he wide awake?
We were talking about stuff about Sunday, and
no,
it was
give it to me, Trav. You don't look at me on purpose, but you know.
No matter what happens in the game, find a way, and everybody has a stinker. Like Josh Allen had a bad game, but you still had a chance to win the game.
He did.
That could happen this Sunday.
By the way,
with
which
the
play
Rams.
are you saying? Is it the Brandon Cooks play?
Yes, that's a catch.
Yes.
That should have been a catch.
Not an INT?
No, that should have been a catch. He was
I
down.
agree.
He caught it, and he was down. That should have
The
been
guy
down.
landed on top
Did
of
he
him.
have possession?
Yeah, he had possession, and then the other guy came up with it. It's just that was weird. But
So let me ask you, if there wasn't another player, would he have rolled over, lost the ball, and then not be a catch?
I don't think so. I think he holds on to it.
Yeah.
The only thing, now, obviously, I wanted the Broncos to win. So
You
I was.
don't say.
Yeah. But also his reaction. He didn't get up and. It
Cooks,
almost
you're talking
like,
about?
Yeah. It's like he knew it was an interception. He laid there limp, like, oh my God.
So I'm sure he had the guy fall on top. I'm sure he got the win. He's not the one knocked out of him. He's not the biggest dude in the world. But I'm with you on that. You got to be demonstrative.
You got to get up and be like,
do
what
the
are you
replay
talking
or
about?
do the catch sign,
Yeah.
help your coach out. But maybe he thought it was obvious.
That's where I
because
come
it was
in.
a catch.
Yeah.
Right. That's not a pick. That's a catch.
I guarantee if that play
Beautiful
happens
pick.
again, there's a 50-50 shot they call it a catch next time.
But
That's one of
But
those
maybe
plays.
the refs knew, like, listen, we know Josh Allen's a choker, so we're not going to call this.
They want Bo Nix in the Super Bowl that badly.
they're not even getting Bo
They
Nix.
want Drake May in the Super Bowl
we were
that
talking
badly.
about that sexiest matchups. Think about that in the Super Bowl. Like what helps out NBC from here. But a lot of wild and weird things could happen, and they're going to in Seattle, and you might have to play two teams, the Seahawks and the referees. It just depends on what you have. So more about the Rams going up to Seattle and what that means and who might stand out. Chris is here with a nice windbreaker jacket.
I don't know the windbreaker obsession. By the way, I wear this often for my friends at Felix Chevrolet.
I just told you, it's what do you call that? Nostalgia?
Yes.
I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I used to wear those. I don't have one in my arsenal. I'd like to bring that.
But you know, something that connects us, and I don't think we've ever talked about, we're Chevy boys.
We are.
We should do it, kind of like Cappy and I were Island boys. You and I could be Chevy boys.
I'm comfortable being a Chevy boy.
Yeah. The road to the
Chevy man.
Oh, boys. I think we're Chevy. By the way, we could do a movie, The Chevy Boys.
I'm a Chevrolet man.
Good audible.
The road to the Lombardi runs through Yamava, and this Sunday is your chance to win the Ultimate Super Sunday prize. Join Cappy, myself, Bergman, and producer Lindsay Baseball at the 909 Sports Bar for the AFC and NFC Championship games. Everyone who shows up is entered to win a VIP Super Sunday experience and a one-night stay at Yamava, so you can watch Super Sunday with us, too. Be there this Sunday at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch a win. By the way, on YouTube on Sunday, we will also be doing a watch with us. So you'll get to watch with us while we watch the game. You can see as I'm doing the...
Yeah. You wouldn't be doing that to us, would you?
No, probably not.
I
Although...
I thought you were invested in this.
I'm all in.
There you go. Good.
Yesterday was Les Snead's birthday. I sent him a text. Like,
Did
hey,
you really? Okay.
I don't have his number, but I pretended to. Anyway, the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show on a live imaging Tuesday. What's the tease? What do you got?
More Rams and Seahawks, and we got to talk coaching vacancies and sexiest matchups in the Super Bowl. That was the other thing. Once Buffalo got knocked out, people said NBC is going to have a tough time marketing this Super Bowl. So what matchups actually look good on paper?
We're also going to do a Throwback Tuesday 1986 edition. Why 1986? We'll tell you next.
This is the Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are on to the NFC Championship, where they will face the division rival Seattle Seahawks on Sunday afternoon at 3:30. And my, oh my, did it take an incredible effort to get there. 20-17 in overtime in the freezing cold in Chicago. The game ends when Harrison Mevis makes a 42-yard field goal in overtime on the Rams' second possession, and the Rams a little bit lucky to pull this one out after giving up an incredible touchdown to Cole Kmet. Caleb Williams finds him in the back of the end zone after scrambling from the 14-yard line all the way back to near midfield before finding Kmet in the corner. Kobe Durant on coverage after having a 2-interception game, unable to break up the pass. The game goes into overtime, where the Rams win on the right foot of Harrison Mevis. On to Seattle, survive and advance. With Monday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
The Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report, driven by your Southern California Kia dealers.
Orgavattazona? Is that a word? In the 2026 Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid, it might as well be, because it can be one road trip. It's all about turbocharged power and hybrid efficiency working together, so you get the thrill of quick acceleration and the satisfaction of fuel efficiency. Book a test drive and keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely.
ESPN LA family, I'm personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you. When you're hurt and down, I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is a voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
We've all said it for years. The Monday after Super Sunday should be a holiday. And this year, Yamava Resort and Casino is making it happen. This Sunday, January 25th, join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar to watch the AFC and NFC Championship games. Show up and enter to win a VIP Super Sunday experience. A free room, incidentals covered, plus our Super Sunday watch party and the Monday after, live from Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Out on the course, they're the PGA Tour's best players. But in the arena, they're prime time. And Season 2 of TGL presented by SoFi is back with lights, cameras, action. We're talking big moments, big personalities, big names in the stands, all on the big screen. Big-time matchups with shot clocks, hammer drops, timeouts, overtime, and playoffs. It's city versus city, squad versus squad. The sport just hits different under the lights. It's TGL presented by SoFi. Keep up. It's golf. Tune into every match. Only on ESPN.
Progressive presents the Passionate Sports Fan Checklist. Signed jersey of your favorite bench warmer? Check. 14 bobbleheads that look nothing like the players they're emulating? Check. Twin TVs so you can watch the game on 2 different networks simultaneously? Check. Life-size wall sticker of your favorite player that routinely freaks you out at night? Check. A second life-size wall sticker so after the first one freaks you out, you see the second and you're like, oh right, the wall stickers. Check and mate. Bundle your renters and auto insurance with Progressive and save on protection for the things on your checklist. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers not available in all states or situations covered subject to policy terms.
Bergman says he wants McDermott to be the Raiders coach.
McDermott. Oh, okay. I was thinking.
So that McDermott could coach for another or choke for another 7 seasons.
The last 2 jobs that are going to go is Arizona and the Raiders. That's
you would think
probably
they're the 2
least
worst
desirable jobs.
Yeah, Cleveland's not great either, by the way.
Well, McDermott. Do you think he deserved to be canned? I guess because total failure to achieve goals.
It's a classic 2 things can be true at the same time. He deserved to be fired from Buffalo, and he should be at the top of everyone's list to hire.
Pot the music down. We'll come back to it in a second.
That's not a bad deal.
He's a good coach. They needed to move on. They needed to freshen it up. They needed to get to, they kept, 6 years in a row they lost in the division round? That's a lot. That's a lot of winning.
Some may say.
If you want to do that to McDermott, great.
Finally.
To McDermott. No, you keep saying about Allen. I'm not saying it about Allen.
That's good. Yeah, coach's choke. Yeah, at some point you got to get over the hump.
It's just, you run into the same end year after year after year after year. It's time to try something.
Sean McVay made it to the Super Bowl with Jared Goff. That's impressive.
Yeah. He's a game away from going to the Super Bowl for 3 times in 9 years, and he's not 40. That's insane. That's an insane accomplishment.
I was trying to sell that in the barbershop today. I'm like,
you were actually at the barbershop?
I brought up the Ohtani thing. Was it Mason that said it's hard to realize you're watching greatness?
John, yeah.
As it's happening.
Realize
John
it in
that.
real time.
I'm like, it's going on right now.
I agree.
Yeah, McVay here. This is the best era. This might be his 3rd Super Bowl in 9 years.
He's the winningest coach in franchise history, and he's not 40.
That's what I
He's a
mean,
game
yeah.
away from going to the Super Bowl for the third time. He might have 2 Super Bowl championships 3 weeks from now.
So I'm saying,
I mean,
DeAndre,
come on,
they don't
man.
love you. The Eagles don't love you. This is your team.
I love Philly.
Come on
I
in.
bleed green. How many times
Come
I
on
gotta tell
in.
you,
don't
man?
bleed no green.
I bleed green,
You don't bleed no-
DeMarco. Come on
Where's
now.
your Randall Cunningham jersey? Your throwback,
That is a good
huh?
jersey.
That's a great jersey. Well, you don't know nothing about no green.
No, all about
How
it.
old were you when I was an Eagles fan because of T.O.? And they couldn't. And how old were you in that Super Bowl?
Man, 6.
When Donovan McNabb's throwing up on the sidelines and T.O.'s playing on a broken knee.
He's never going to live that down.
Ever.
Good.
You shouldn't.
No, he shouldn't.
You shouldn't ever.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not defending him.
And by
I'm
the
just saying that's
Think
tough.
about if that happens. Not only does things change with Andy Reid, because now he's won a championship in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
T.O., what happens? He's now wins the
He's a
championship.
legend.
A legend. Donovan McNabb is a legend.
Yeah.
And you at that point, the Patriots had won 2, right?
Yeah.
Sounds right.
So what happens there? It's amazing.
Butterfly effect.
If McNabb was playing today, he'd be a billionaire.
By the way, I love this show. Here's why I love it. We actually talk old school football on the show.
Yeah.
Last week we got into the Buddy Ryan stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I watched the 30 for 30 the 85 Bears again. Before the game.
I went into your studio yesterday to chat with you briefly. You were watching a doc on the Expos.
So here's
that
pause
caught
on
me,
that.
that
Pause
caught
on that,
me by
'cause I think that's
surprise.
gonna. I think we got something there. Some meat on that bone.
Okay.
Bring the music back up. So let's pay off this bit. This is Whitney Houston. How will I know? We're doing a Throwback Tuesday, 1986 edition. Producer Laura, what were you doing in 1986? Producer Laura and Young D weren't thought of. I was 3 years old. Now, why are we doing this throwback today?
All right. So you guys have seen on social media, everybody's, throwing it back to 2016. So 10 years ago, people are posting like videos or pictures or like what they were doing. So I was like, you know what? Let's do a little bit of that. But it's Tuesday. So let's do 86, 96, 2006, and 2016 to end Friday.
I like it.
So I'm going to do it every 10 years.
So in 86, what kind of heat were you dropping, DeMarco?
I was a what?
At the
sophomore?
strip club?
I was
Oh.
in 9th grade.
9th grade. Okay, we were in 9th grade. 9th grade, sophomore, whatever. Yeah, that was a weird transition. That's when Mom sent us back to Richmond to go to high school. We moved out to Pinole, which is like moving out to where you live.
Okay.
And then she sent us back to school, like going into Compton.
Mm.
Yeah, so that was weird. So this is the kid showing up at like all black high school with a Motley Crue T-shirt. Yeah, this was
Probably not a lot of other Motley Crue Vince Neil fans.
This was a very interesting time for DeMarco. Yes, 1986 was a whole lot of fun. Yes,
I was 3.
Yeah, you were just getting started.
Yeah.
I wasn't thought of, so, there's that.
It's okay.
Oh,
It's a good
let's-
year.
So yesterday you walk in. So here's the thing. I have enjoyed the 30 for 30. It's a long story, but I have the iPad in there so that while I'm working, I can put up regular stuff. Because sometimes, just to be honest, I get tired of listening to our own product. I try to listen as much as possible, but sometimes I just want to watch something.
Little palate cleanser.
Yeah, and I have standbys through Apple TV and through through Apple TV, a lot of documentaries that I've bought or whatever, or the Netflix stuff, or the ESPN app for the 30 for 30s, just to have as background, right? I'm not actually watching, it's just background noise. But there's a lot of great docs that are produced by independent companies or a guy in his basement that are actually really good. So somehow the algorithm got me on YouTube, and it was basically something from some company about the 94 strike. And I feel like we're talking about that a lot more now because
Get ready.
the potential of the MLB strike happening again
It's happening.
in 27. For me, the 94 strike meant everything. A, because I was a big baseball fan at the time. I was 11 years old.
Okay.
The Dodgers were really good that season. It was Oral Hershiser's final season with the Dodgers, where he was amazing. Then he went on to the Indians, and I kind of became an Indians fan for a couple
He had a
years
good run in
because he had a
Cleveland,
great run in Cleveland, the
Yeah.
Guardians now. But so the symbolism of that, and it destroyed the Montreal Expos.
It killed him.
So I've watched the doc on Netflix about the Expos.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the reason that doc is kind of hard, a lot of it is in French.
Oh.
So you got to really pay attention. It's not a
Subtitles?
great background doc.
Yeah.
But basically, I watched these 2 20-minute shorts that this guy did in his basement that were really good on the strike. And I actually went to find you yesterday, but you were in the office. I didn't want to bother you. I didn't realize Bud Selig was such a scumbag.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
realize
yeah.
he's such a bad human being and what he did at the collusion
He
stuff.
had such a conflict of interest.
Right.
He was an owner of a team and a commissioner of baseball, which those are two. There's a reason that those aren't the same job. They're
Right.
different jobs. And you were talking about the McNabb and T.O. and Reed and the butterfly effect there. That goes
Right.
a different way. if 94 season concludes, the Expos are the best team in baseball.
Right.
They had Pedro Martinez, Larry Walker,
Yeah.
Vladimir Guerrero. Like, they were
Loaded.
loaded.
Expos.
They kill the season. They never come back. There's no World Series. Baseball shuts down. The Expos literally die because of it, and then you get the Washington Nationals. If that thing goes to its natural conclusion, they might win the World Series. There probably still are the Montreal Expos. They build a new ballpark. All of those things go in a different direction.
Speaking of natural, Hendrick's Gin, uncommonly crafted with cucumbers, roses, artistry, and imagination, brings a flavor that's anything but ordinary. Give me another Hendrick's Gin drink.
You know,
from the Travis.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So you muddle a little cucumber.
Muddle.
So you smash it in a glass.
Bam!
Okay. Smash it in a glass. Little simple syrup.
Yeah.
Little muddled jalapeno. Right. Pour the gin in there. Shake it up. Strain it.
Yeah.
Put it in a martini glass.
And let's go.
Put a little basil leaf in there.
Oh, my God.
Get out.
As the official gin partner
Laura,
of SoFi Stadium. Oh, my God. Yes. And your Los Angeles Rams, who have a chance to qualify for the Super Bowl when they go up and beat Seattle. We're inviting Rams fans everywhere to elevate their cocktail lineup and make every game day refreshingly unique. You can find your next winning drink play. You will definitely go for two on Hendrick's Gin. You like that? See? Go for
Always
two.
go for
there
two.
you go. Go for the win.
It's the
Absolutely.
perfect amount.
So I know
One's
we're
not enough and three's too
Please
many.
drink the unusual responsibly. Hendrick's Gin, 44% alcohol by volume, imported by William Grant & Sons, New York, New York.
I know we're running behind, but we can get back to this because it ended up making me go through an Olympic Stadium rabbit hole.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize all the issues there.
I almost said something. I've only
I
done
know.
Twice
I almost
in
saw you say it.
30 years. I nearly swore on the air.
Okay, so we got to do that, and I'm curious about your sexiest matchup. We still got to get to that. That's next.
Well, I
DeMarco and
am a
Travis,
sexy
ESPN
boy,
LA.
like Shawn Michaels once said. By the way, what's on tap today on ESPN LA? The Lakers take on the Nuggets tonight in Denver. The Toyota Lakers countdown to tip-off with Beto Durant starts at 5:30 p.m. with tip-off at 7. Hear it on your afternoon drive on 7:10 a.m. This is the first. Wait a minute. No, this wasn't written like this morning. Hear it on your afternoon drive on 7:10 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for. The official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. DeMarco will pay off those teases in minutes here on ESPN LA.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tonight, the purple and gold invade the Mile High City for a Western Conference battle versus the Nuggets.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
LA Lakers, Denver Nuggets.
LeBron fakes a three, drives right down the middle, slam dunk. The crowd goes nuts.
Coverage begins tonight at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Parents, did you know that Children's Hospital Los Angeles has the #1 spine program of its kind on the West Coast? In fact, 1 in 5 kids who need spine care come to the Autry Orthopedic Center at CHLA. Their specialists provide world-class care for spinal disorders, including scoliosis, helping young athletes get back in the game. So don't let scoliosis or spinal injuries throw your child a curveball. To learn more, visit chla.org.
Playoffs? Are you kidding me? And chicken wings? You better not be kidding me. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Grab your crew, a brew, and our great game time specials at Good Times Cafe.
Number 2.
Everclear is here, April 4th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a 2026 Toyota Tundra SR5. Play your favorite table games now with your rewards card for entries. Drawing Sunday.
Morongo. Good times.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-511-3535. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider, 800-511-3535. That's 800-511-3535. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with, call Big Lou at 800-511-3535.
Take
3:53 on a live MG Tuesday presented by Geese and Wines, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Now, we did Throwback Tuesday 1986 edition. I'm guessing this is 1996 edition, right?
No. It's all 86 today, baby.
Oh, all 86.
All 86. Tomorrow, 96.
They ruined this song.
They did?
Oh, they put it on a commercial with the babies.
Oh, really?
You didn't see the singing babies?
I don't remember
that. It was like insurance. There was two little babies, and one in diapers. One was talking to the other, and he kept singing this.
There's so many talking baby commercials. They all run together.
Yes, I know. I love this.
All bad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
no talking.
By the way, exciting stuff today at 5 o'clock. We begin our 5 p.m. happy hour thanks to our friends at Amor Salsita. That's at 5 o'clock today.
Correct. I'm so excited.
Yeah, me
I
too.
want some mango habanero.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
So it's a little hot for me. I like but all their sauces are. Yeah, I don't like it too hot. I don't want to start sweating. You know what I mean? I like a little flavor.
Oh, happy sweat.
Sabor.
A little sabor.
Sabor. Yeah. I like that.
Come on, Laura. I get a little credit for that, don't I?
Cappy was sweating that one day.
Okay, Trav definitely can handle it.
Oh, no, he can.
He just talked about putting jalapeno in a drink. I love that. I'm like, Trav, my guy.
You would.
Trav would be the white guy that lives in Brazil.
I guarantee you would like that drink. I would bet the house on it.
I have all the things to do that drink. I might just try to do it tonight.
I'll send you the recipe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might do it tonight.
Meanwhile, you want to know about the sexiest match.
Byron Young played 35 snaps in that game.
That's not a lot.
That's not a lot. That's 40. That's by far his lowest. I was looking up Des Juan's
Is he
number.
dinged?
I think so.
Yeah.
He's not going to tell you, but this is what I'm talking about when you got to go through hell to get there. All these teams, the last 4 teams, are all beat up in some way, and you got to get through it. Like Devontae, I bet he's not 100%, but he's 100% of what he can be.
Speaking of, how much do you buy Darnold, the oblique, that whole thing? Is this chess or
Where's
is this
Tim? It's
banged
true.
up?
It was Shanahan.
It didn't seem that true, actually.
It was Shanahan in the press conference. He mentioned the Toradol, and that's with an oblique. I'm sure he's got it.
Yeah.
But that's something you can kind of mitigate with a Toradol shot.
Yeah, he looked
I'm
okay to
surprised
me.
the opposing coach said it. How did you know that?
Yeah.
You know
So,
what I mean?
like I mentioned,
Yeah.
I was at a party, Stephanie's family. It was a birthday party. So the one game ends, and I was kind of putting everybody off, like, let this game end. Then, right away, the NFC game started. We are doing birthday stuff, extravaganza, right? Maybe 20 minutes had passed. I then go back to look at the TV because we had switched channels, and I'm like,
it was over.
I was like, I guess his oblique isn't that hurt. I mean, it was incredible.
He only threw 17 passes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he didn't throw it a lot, but it kind of came out of nowhere where he's on the injury report all of a sudden. They're saying he's a game-time decision, and then he goes out there and he looked fine.
He looked better than fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I was trying to bring this into football. Like we always talk about the Lakers bench guys and bench scoring. Tyler Davis, Desjuan Johnson, Hamilton, all these guys that come, McCullough, the guys that come off the bench.
Yeah.
It's now crunch time. It's not just keep the spot warm until they gas up so they can take you out. You have to actually make plays now. I thought they made some pretty good plays against Caleb Williams, some of these backups. So Seattle's going to test your depth and everything. This is going to be fun. I hope you're ready to dig in. This ain't going to be easy, big fella. It is.
You think I'm going to get nervous a lot on Sunday?
Oh, my God, yes. Unless
I'm going to be a Yamava watching
unless
the game.
Sam Darnold's it. Is that a thing?
It is now.
Against the Rams, it is.
Yeah, unless he throws it to the Rams 3 or 4 times.
Okay, can I make a case for why that's actually kind of scary for the Rams? Okay, he's thrown 3 interceptions the time the Rams beat him at SoFi Stadium, right? He threw 3 picks. The Rams won by 2 points.
Yeah.
He threw 2 more picks on Thursday night in Week 16, and they won by 1 point.
Right.
He's turned it over 5 times, and these games have been within an inch of each other. If he doesn't throw interceptions, that's terrifying. And I'm not even saying like he's got to go out there and throw for 300 yards. I'm just saying if he goes out there and throws for 170 yards and no picks, that's really scary.
That's an indictment on the other teams that he's playing. Like that's what I mean. If he throws 3 picks, and the other part of that is Stafford makes him pay and puts points on the board and takes the crowd out of it. Yeah, that's what you want. I mean, but outside of that, this is going to the 4th again.
So all season we said 2 things, right?
Yeah.
That was the Achilles heel for the Rams. Special teams and secondary.
Yeah.
On Sunday, secondary almost cost them the game. That cable play, secondary fell apart. They weren't even paying attention.
Yeah.
Don't give me the pushing up. I know JB was screaming about it on the call.
I thought it was a push off. It didn't look as bad.
But they're not going to call OPI on that call.
Probably not. You can make a better play on the ball if you're Kobe Durant. That's true. Yeah.
How do we avoid special teams and secondary not being an issue Sunday?
I think secondary has been, at least the kicking part has been solidified. He's a made man now.
Mevis.
That
he made that kick took me from a 9 out of 10 DEFCON or whatever. I don't know what the DEFCON system works.
Yeah.
Just a high
5 is the highest.
5's the bad one. 5's
I'm pretty
World War III is about to start. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever been at DEFCON 5.
So I was at DEFCON 4 until he made that kick, and now I'm down to like a 2.
Okay,
it
fine.
It calmed me down.
You're right about teams, but it's the wrong guy you're talking about. And we were talking about the dude earlier. What's his name again? The returner.
Oh, Rashid
Oh
Shaheed.
my God, yeah, bro.
But you can mitigate that.
Everything's out of bounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kick it out of the back of the end zone on kicks.
Oh, no, I was wrong. DEFCON 5 is standard. We're always at DEFCON 5.
One is the
bad
bad
one. Is the bad one.
Hey, that's
World War
us.
III.
That's you, Dub. Oh my God, sorry.
Yeah, no, if he touches the ball in a special teams play, somebody's made a mistake.
Of course, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Kick it out of bounds.
Or unless you sky kick it and make them fair catch it.
Okay.
There's ways.
But if there are returns, they have made a mistake.
Either way, he's going to get a return, and you got to get him on the ground. He
can't
cannot
return it if it's out of bounds.
I know, but at some point he's going to get his hands on it.
Yeah.
But you're
Not if
going to
it's
have to
out
get
of
him on the
bounds.
ground.
That's what I keep coming back to.
Yeah.
Like, kick the damn thing out of bounds.
Oh yeah.
We've never been at DEFCON 1. There have been times during the Cuban Missile Crisis we've been at DEFCON 2.
Ooh.
But DEFCON 1 would be we were in a nuclear
war.
crisis.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No,
So
we'd
let's
be in a
not get
nuclear
there.
crisis.
Do you remember what movie does that bring?
War
to mind?
Games.
War Games.
Yeah.
We are
The
now at
Whopper.
DEFCON 1. The Whopper took
Whopper.
over the world.
Would you
Yes.
like to play a game?
Oh my God.
That was a great movie.
Dude, that was a great Matthew Broderick movie. Come on, it was awesome.
Way before Chris's time.
Yes.
1984, I want to say,
do you
something
mean?
like that. You know War Games?
I know the movie.
Okay.
I don't talk about it like you guys have such joy. When I think Matthew Broderick, I think of
Ferris.
Or Glory, I was going to say.
Glory.
I was going to say Glory.
Yeah. That was good.
I think of
Denzel
Ferris
killed
Bueller.
it. Yeah, that was great.
Ferris
So
Bueller, for
hang
sure.
in there on that. So now that Josh Allen is out, and you still haven't told me why you hated him.
I told you he's a loser.
A loser.
Yeah, he
That's
doesn't.
not
he-
valid, right?
7
No, it's
seasons.
not.
You're built up as one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and you haven't won anything.
Not to get off subject, but that's what he means by frustrating. What did Sedano say about your sports takes?
They're frustrating.
That's a little frustrating. You don't like him because he hasn't won.
So in 7 seasons, you're heralded as one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
He is one of the best quarterbacks
Cool.
in the league.
You haven't made it to a Super Bowl.
Okay,
Isn't that
this league
problematic?
is very hard to win. It really is. And sometimes the best guys
Isn't
don't
that
win.
why? Isn't that why
It
you get
doesn't
paid?
make them
Hold
less
on.
great.
Isn't that why you get paid hundreds of millions of dollars?
True. Marino
Okay.
didn't win. He's still one
He
of the
got to a
greatest
Super Bowl.
One
Fair.
in 20 years.
He got to a Super
but Josh
Bowl.
Allen hasn't
One.
played 20 years yet.
Special. You should watch the Elway doc.
Elway was another one that got
But Elway got to Super Bowls.
But
cleaned.
for a
And
while,
then he knew what to do.
But
He
for a
stabbed Dan Reeves in the back, got him out, and then took over.
You would like this doc.
I love that. I love the doc.
You would like. Did you see it?
Yeah,
Oh, you would love that doc. Oh my God, yes.
Great.
But that was
he
yeah.
did.
I know.
And I love too. It was like, oh yeah, in the doc, he's like, yeah, I don't know how that happened. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
That's look. Anybody that you know knows what happened that just goes, yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened. It's my favorite line in the world. I like to use it when somebody says, "What do you think about the Lakers?" and I just go, "Oh man, I don't know." In other words, I don't want to talk
I don't
about
wanna talk
that
about
right
it.
Just
now.
like when LeBron goes, yeah, I don't know how JJ got that head coaching job. Yeah, that's weird.
wow.
Who knows? Could
LeBron
have been
catches
anything.
strays.
Could have
Wow.
been anything.
Unfortunately, with him and Josh Allen, it's never going to change.
By
think,
the way,
I
it was
think
this
the guy missed his
when
window.
everybody said,
Yeah.
"Why do you?" For years,
So in
on
his
this,
eyes, he's going to be a loser.
for years on this station, everybody said, "Why do you hate Dave Roberts?" I said, "I don't hate him. He's one of the best managers in baseball." Unfortunately, as a Dodgers fan, his team seems to not be able to get over the hump and win, other than 2020. Guess what? He proved me wrong.
Yeah, right.
Obviously.
Right.
So if Josh Allen goes out there next season
He
with a new
might
head
not
coach
be able to.
and
Right.
wins a Super Bowl, then I guess I'm wrong.
Is
He
Clyde
did it.
Drexler a bum?
Well,
No, he won with the Rockets. Did
he won with the Rockets, but
Is Barkley
also
a bum?
yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
No, he didn't. But Barkley will tell you he didn't win a championship. I guarantee you, Barkley would trade in being a Hall of Famer in a second to say he has a
I
title.
think he said the exact opposite on Letterman's show.
That's what he says on Letterman's show.
Speaking of the exact
But
opposite.
I guarantee you, deep inside, it burns him alive that he was never able to get a championship.
Letterman was asking about this on my next guest is, right? The
Yeah.
Letterman
Yeah.
thing that they do. And he basically said, he goes, listen, man, what I wanted to win a championship, of course I would. He goes, my life is pretty damn good.
I'm not saying it's not amazing. And one of my greatest nights ever was right over here at the JW back in my drinking days with Barkley.
Oh,
okay. It was and it randomly happened.
Yeah.
Randomly happened, and it was incredible. But I'm just telling you, deep down, he wants to win a championship.
We got the far side coming up.
You're not gonna blow me up. I blow you up. You don't blow me up.
I'm playing the music at the Academy Awards. We got the far side coming up. I need your help on how to handle things better, Travis.
I'm here for you.
I really do. I need to know some good insults.
I'm not great at it.
Okay.
Here's your guy over here. I'll do my best.
Okay,
I'll do my best.
Insults here, how to handle stuff
You got
better. That's next. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
The home of the Lakers. And now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon. KSPN Los Angeles. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Mornings in LA will never be the same. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
What is the abbreviation for ESPN Deportes?
The D?
See, that one is just Deportes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, really? They don't just call it the D, huh?
There's no E1, E2, E-News. No, it's just Deportes.
If it was ED, then you could have it sponsored, you know?
Jesus.
Right.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Let me tell you why I went to VisionWorks in Orange County. First, it's so simple. Simple scheduling, so I booked my exam fast. Simple shopping, so I actually found frames I liked without overthinking it. And I love my new glasses. And here's the best part. VisionWorks backs it all with a 100-day guarantee. If your glasses aren't right, they'll make it right. VisionWorks accepts most major insurance plans. And their eye experts will help you get the most out of your benefits. And they can if you don't have benefits. So if it's time for new glasses, do what I did. Head to one of the 7 OC locations. Go to VisionWorks and see the difference.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
What a year for LA sports. The Dodgers' epic Game 7 World Series victory. Shohei's unbelievable 3-homer, 10-strikeout playoff masterpiece. Luka Doncic joining the Lakers. Were one of those your top sports moment of the year? Or was it Kershaw's emotional final game at Chavez Ravine? LAFC landing Sung Hung Min or something else? Cast your vote at lasports.org/vote. Winners will be announced at the Los Angeles Sports Council's 20th Annual LA Sports Awards on January 28th. Vote today at lasports.org/vote.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for The Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for The Far Side with DeMarco Farr, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
Speaking of Highlands, it's getting hot out there. It's getting hot down there.
You going to start chafing soon?
It's time for some chafing. I got to go hit my buddy up for some more.
Don't use cayenne pepper.
No, you can use it,
Dude,
though.
Can you imagine if cayenne pepper got down there on a walk?
Wow.
We're all friends here. I like to cook.
But before you do this, can I read something?
Sure. Oh, yeah.
It's the Waba Grill Happy Hour. I was thinking about Travis's thighs. Stop by today for a 5-piece dumplings and a premium Wab beverage drink like their authentic Thai tea. Both only $5. Happy hour is weekdays 3 p.m. to close. Only at Waba Grill. It's for you. Now, yes.
So I like to cook.
Yeah.
And one of the ingredients that I particularly like to cook with is jalapenos. When you cut jalapenos and if you take the seeds out, right, and because sometimes you want them, sometimes you don't want them.
With the seeds is hot.
With the seeds is hot. Without it's just the flavor of the pepper. But so when you take them out, you should probably use a spoon to clean them out so you don't touch the seeds or the membrane, right? Sometimes you're in a hurry. You just kind of scrape them out with your fingers.
Ooh.
Then you're drinking
Did
beers.
you touch?
You're drinking beers while you're doing this. And then you have to go. I need to go. And then you.
Oh.
Yeah. Not great.
Oh, my God.
Not great.
Is that a slow burn?
It's like one of those. Wait.
What did I just do?
And then you just got to kind of concentrate and ride it out.
Go straight to the shower, right?
It doesn't help.
No, not at all?
No.
Get the bidet.
I wish I had.
You got a bidet in the house?
No, I don't.
Anybody got a bidet?
No.
I want a bidet.
don't, but I went, when I was in San Diego, there was a little speakeasy we went to. They had it. My friend comes out and she goes, I don't know how to use this bleeping thing. Because they had like a little remote on the side to flush.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm not drunk enough
Another
for this.
thing, DeAndre, another thing. We were talking about where you spend the most money in your life. Your house, your car, right? Usually 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
It should be your bed and your toilet.
I'm
right?
sold.
Shouldn't it be?
The way
you want to spend your money wisely? Yes.
The way you were talking about those beds, man, I'm all in on that.
God,
A
try
sleep
it.
number bed.
Go
Ooh.
to the sleep number. Go to the zero gravity with the feet cooling section.
Yeah,
thing.
that sounds amazing.
Just go try it, and you'll be like, "What am I doing? Let's go sell the car."
I've never
right
tried
now.
a bidet.
Oh, it's nice.
It's different.
The only problem with the bidet is then you're a little moist after, so you got to like towel yourself off.
Not if not if it's the really fancy bidet that after it does the cleaning, it does
it
the
warms.
drying.
Yeah,
It's
there's a drying
The
one.
dryer is like you're just born.
Big time.
It's
Game
so
changer.
different. Yeah.
So today I got caught in drop-off combat.
Oh.
And it's never like that. I'm so embarrassed by my behavior. I was dropping the kid off, and we didn't have the normal stop-go person. Right?
Okay.
So there was a person I knew that was opening doors, the teaching parents. So I let her off there. Somebody I didn't know came by and gave me, like, the finger. Right. And then parked, and I was going to apologize to the guy, and he rolled down the window, and this is like when I went off in Dallas.
Uh-huh.
He was like, he said, people like you.
Uh-oh.
Right,
Oh.
right,
Uh-oh.
exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Not a good opener.
So,
Well, did he mean Super Bowl champions?
I don't think he did.
Chris, I have no idea.
Did he mean retired Rams?
This is why I had to. I needed clarification.
Yeah.
Just like Will I Am.
Did you ask?
Well, I had to
This
go.
is like Will
I
I
had
Am.
to go get him first.
Okay.
So we drove a little bit.
What
Wait a minute,
followed?
whoa, you
what
like doing a
followed people
chase
like
down?
you?
Not really. He just happened to be going the same way I
What
was
is this,
going.
an episode of Hunter in 1988?
And
It
legit,
works for him.
He happened to be going the same way I was going, but I did have every intention on passing
Back
him.
up for a second.
Yeah.
People like you was followed with what?
Well, first he said there's a line. And I'm like, I was going to apologize. You're right. I'm sorry. It only took 5 seconds. I'm sorry. You're right. I should have moved up. My bad. And then he said the you people thing or whatever, people like you. So
Yeah.
then now it's
on.
Now it's Mad Max.
People like you are bad drivers and considered like
Yeah. I need you. I gotta let me go talk to you.
Okay.
I need answers to that, right?
All right.
Yeah. So long story short, we're talking again, and I just had enough. I did. So
But you don't think he meant, the brothers?
I don't know. It didn't go well. But what I don't have is good insults. I don't know how to insult someone. And do you have a good thing I could say to somebody?
I've been doing it for years on this station.
That's what
Just
I'm
call him a scumbag, gutless bum. But you know what? Here's the thing.
I need to know. I don't know what happened.
Well, I can't tell you everything. I was just. It was.
It's
very,
hard to tell
It was
whether-
very loud. Like people came outside.
So this started with a traffic thing.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
It started with him.
You're gonna get yourself on TMZ.
I thought about that
Again.
after. I did.
You can always
a
go.
traffic thing. He said people like you, and you wanted to get a clarification.
Now this is where Chris comes into it because we got nose to nose once, and I'm kind of nose to nose with this dude.
Yeah, but it's not because I didn't say because you with the.
No,
you were
not
brother.
that. But this is the other part. So
Yeah.
he said that, and then he said,
I was defending DeAndre just to be clear.
and DeAndre would know, right? We're angry. We're having a dispute, and he says, "Well, you're being very aggressive."
Oh.
More dog whistle.
Yeah.
More
So
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one is a bit of a dog whistle on that one. Yeah,
Right.
sure.
A little bit of a dog whistle there. And what was the other thing he said? Oh, he said you have anger issues.
All right. Well,
I do not.
that could be a former football
I have
player.
joy in the heart. That's what I'm saying. It's just I don't have anger issues. I have a problem with you, sir. You, not the whole world. You. That's the thing. So this is what I'm saying. So this is all I wanted to say to the guy. And there were people watching, and I actually went to them one by one and apologized for my language. So as I'm in that moment, what would you do when this guy is?
So the confrontation has already occurred.
Correct. This is after you have gone Mad Max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I would walk away from it at
You'd
that
leave it
point.
alone?
But I think that escalating it further is only a bad idea.
So there's nothing in.
I like that you went and apologized to everyone else for whatever happened.
I did. I apologize. I am sorry. I was trying everything I could to get this guy out of the car.
Yeah.
Because I can't touch you.
Yeah.
But if you get out. But anyway. So there's nothing in this world that could trigger you verbally.
I wouldn't say nothing, but there's not much.
Okay, because I envy that.
Yeah.
I really do.
I'm sure that there's something somebody could say to me at some point that may do that, but I can't come up with it.
Okay.
There's no insult that's going to get me to get out of the car.
Really?
No.
Ever? Nothing? No way?
I don't think
You're so lucky. That's not fair.
I have a bad habit, too. When it comes to people on the road, I have a bad habit of rolling my window down and just giving them the look.
Oh, I never do that.
Oh.
I never do that. Dude, people carry guns.
That was the other thing.
Yeah, I don't do.
Chris,
I'm not even being funny. Like,
Chris,
I don't do that.
I thought about TMZ, and then I told you that when I was a kid, my mother drove through a garage door.
You told me that,
and
yeah.
Then the minute she did it, she couldn't believe she did it. The second thing I thought was that dude could have had a gun.
Yep.
Right. So anyway.
Someone in the chat asked if the guy was wearing a Niners jersey.
No, he was not wearing a Niners jersey, but the truck was red.
Yeah, well, close enough.
The truck was red.
Close.
Yeah. So I apologize. I hope I get to see the guy again.
If let's say you're you see him tomorrow, just by circumstance, do you say something? Do you apologize? Do you escalate again? Do you readdress it? What do you do?
Well, okay, so the demon came out a little bit, so I let this go. So if he sees me again, if he sees me first, I'm not going to see him. But if I
got you.
Yeah.
That's probably a fair statement.
If I get a chance to ever be in, I would ask him what he meant by that. And that's all I wanted to know. But at the time, I'm glad you didn't tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
You know who else is?
Who?
Him.
Probably why he didn't tell you.
Because had he told you, I think it would have gone badly for him.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. DeAndre knows what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows what I mean. I hate that. Then you want to be tough
So
guy.
how far did you chase him in your car?
He happened to be going the same way I was going. So I
Block?
wasn't.
He didn't chase.
A block?
No.
A mile? 2?
I've walked that
5?
distance before. It's like 1.5 miles.
Decent amount of time.
Yeah. It was fun. It was fun. It got my dander up.
At any point, could you have broken off in a different direction had you wanted to?
Yes.
Because you said he was going the same way you were going.
Yeah. I just had to have clarification on what he meant. I know that. I'm speaking to that.
Yeah.
Clarification on the Lakers and their injury report. It is clean, isn't it?
It is clean, yes.
Yes, so they're almost at full strength outside of
Almost.
Austin Reeves and what's the other guy's name?
Adu Thiero.
Thiero. Is that the guy that got his car stolen?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
There's a misunderstanding.
I guess so.
Got cleared up.
Okay, but
Let's
the
not
Nuggets
ask
are
too many questions.
The Nuggets are beat up, right? So this is one you got to get if you're Lakers. If you're the Lakers, we got to get into that next. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
As a Chevrolet man, Chris, let me tell you about Rotolo Chevrolet.
We are Chevrolet men.
We are Chevrolet men.
Or you could say Chevy boys.
Chevrolet men.
Like we're
is
the
what we're gonna
Island
go with. No,
Boys.
we're not doing that. 14 years in a row. That's what the Chevy dealer is in Rotolo Chevrolet. 14 years in a row, dealer of the year. And I mentioned this yesterday. I was really struck by it. I went out there last week and I got to see Mike Capozio, who you see on TV, Armando Rojo, who's the general manager out there, plays on our softball team, Michael Capozio, Mike's son, who's deeply invested involved in the dealership. And they were all on the same page. Let's make sure our customers have a great experience. Let's make sure that everybody that comes here knows what they're getting, knows what the pricing is. There's no surprises, no, hey, what is this? That never happens at Rotolo Chevrolet. And that's why they've won Dealer of the Year 14 times in a row, because they're upfront, they're transparent, and they're courteous. What more could you ask for? The selection, of course, it's amazing. The price, of course, it's amazing. Go see for yourself what all the fun's about at Rotolo Chevrolet. Right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit, right there in Fontana. You can't miss it. All the Silverados. And if you're thinking, Trav, that sounds awesome. It's exactly what I'm looking for. But man, Fontana is not in my backyard. No problem. RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO. RotoloChevy.com. And let them know that Travis sent you in.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tonight, the purple and gold invade the Mile High City for a Western Conference battle versus the Nuggets.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
LA Lakers, Denver Nuggets.
LeBron fakes a three, drives right down the middle, slam dunk. The crowd goes nuts.
Coverage begins tonight at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
We've all said it for years. The Monday after Super Sunday should be a holiday. And this year, Yamava Resort and Casino is making it happen. This Sunday, January 25th, join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar to watch the AFC and NFC Championship games. Show up and enter to win a VIP Super Sunday experience. A free room, incidentals covered, plus our Super Sunday watch party and the Monday after, live from Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win.
ESPN LA family, I'm personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you. When you're hurt and down, I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is a voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-568-3344. 800-568-3344. 800-568-3344.
Shot through the heart, and you're too late, darling. You give love a bad name.
Hey!
Now that you gave me that context, yeah, that.
You missed. No, he was too young for this. The Bon Jovi era.
Yeah, probably a little bit. This song.
I was alive.
Yeah.
This is all 86, right? This was 86?
Yeah. Correct. We're doing a Throwback Tuesday, 1986 edition.
This is the song that I think is why John Bon Jovi is on the top of Susan's list.
This song?
Yeah. John Bon Jovi is the one that, like I have Jennifer Connelly, she has John Bon Jovi. That's the one for her.
Who? Susan?
Yeah.
Susan!
Yeah. She's a big John Bon Jovi
Dude,
fan.
you never, this was way back when. This was like proverb. You never take your girlfriend to a Bon Jovi concert.
Really?
Glad I didn't. I would have lost that face off.
Gone. Your girlfriend is backstage with a backstage pass, and you're sitting out there looking mad.
Who's the equivalent now? Like, you don't take your girl to see who?
I don't think we have rock stars anymore.
It used to be like you don't take your girl to see Prince. That was the thing for a while.
Yes.
But I don't know if we have somebody like
I don't think we do. Like, I know Chris Brown was it for a little bit because he was doing those meet and greets and stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to take your girl to see Chris Brown for other reasons.
Or Usher. You don't want to take him to Usher. Don't
Who was Mr. Steal Your Girl? What was his name?
Trey Songz.
Trey Songz.
That's
the
a
one.
whole nother
That's
thing.
a whole nother thing.
Now, back in the day stuff, though. Not back in the day, but still today. I mean, he still performs, and I've gone to many concerts of his with my girlfriend, but Keith Sweat could take my girl.
Oh, dude, he's going to be in concert.
Yeah, I know.
Right here.
Right here. And then John B. could easily take my girl.
Oh, John B's also great.
Okay, tell me how you react. And he's working. He's performing, but when he comes off stage.
Oh, I'm into it too.
But he's in your girl's face and just.
I'll watch.
Okay. How do you handle that? DeAndre, you
Travis,
are so
why are you
in
just
love.
looking up at the screen?
Watching Sahith Theegala hit a shot.
How would you handle if Chris Brown came off stage and was singing to your girl right next to you?
Hey, it depends on how she reacts to it. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, my
if
God.
She's out there, yeah. Then I'm like, all right, I lost. Simple as that.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Sometimes you lose, man.
By the way, Live Imaging Tuesday on the DeMarco Travis Afternoon Show, made possible by our friends at Geese and Wines. It is dry January. I talk about Geese and Wines all the time. 0% wine, so you could still celebrate, as they like to say, 0% tonight, 100% tomorrow. And they're giving you a chance to upgrade your gear. Win one of 6 gift card sets from Lululemon and Hoka. One winner drawn every month, valued at $700. All you got to do to enter is follow Geese and Wines on Instagram at Geese and Wines.
How come you don't hammer the Lakers?
Oh, come on. I have for years.
He does?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're not even in
As
the,
bad as the Dodgers?
they're not even in the conversation.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing. We would hope that they were in the conversation going to the finals every year and losing. That hasn't been the case.
I've never heard your Laker rant.
My Laker rant hasn't had it. I don't know if I have a Laker rant.
Is it a LeBron rant?
There's some Bronny stuff that you've done.
Yeah, but now Bronny's my cardiac
You're
brother.
over that one now.
Here's the deal,
He gets a
and I
pass.
think this is why you're asking the question and why you're answering it the way you are. The Lakers have not been super relevant for a while.
They're uninteresting.
So to give clarity
the Lakers
to that,
have been very, very
they're
predictable.
They're not championship relevant.
Right.
They're
right.
relevant. They're the Lakers, so they're relevant every day. But
That's a
other
better way
than
to say it.
2020,
they are not championship relevant. You can see what's going to happen long before it actually happens.
Right.
The one thing that kind of shook this whole thing up is when they got Luka out of the clear blue sky.
and when that
other-
happened, I was in a hospital bed. So
Other than that, it's been like they're going to for instance, the ESPN came out with their midterm grades for all 30 teams.
Right.
Lakers got a C-, and one of the things was they're exactly where we thought they would be, which is they're horrible defensively,
All offensive.
which they are.
Yeah.
Pretty good on offense. They don't have a lot of depth. It's exactly what we thought they were going to be.
Yeah.
And that's the worst outcome for what we do.
Yeah.
Exceed expectations or miss them by a mile. If you're expected to be okay and you're okay, there's not a lot
There's
of
really
meat on
nothing
that.
to
Yeah.
hammer. That's the thing. I haven't heard it in a while. I wondered.
No, trust me, if the Lakers were going, especially with my at times not loving LeBron as much as I may love other players, if they were going to finals every year and losing, or going to championship games, if they were going to Western Conference Finals and losing and not making it to the NBA Finals, I'd be hammering them
Or
nonstop.
in the lottery every year.
Or in the lottery, yeah.
They're right in the middle of the middle.
That's if they were doing that, they'd be interesting. Right.
Sure, the lottery
they'd
is
be more
interesting.
interesting,
Yeah.
Oh, no, some of our best station events were the years of the lottery. In 2017,
That one we did
2018.
at Ballast Point in Long Beach was
Like,
amazing.
we really ramped up. I remember the roar from the crowd at Ballast Point when Lonzo Ball was
Yep.
selected.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Revisionist history. How about now?
Well, no. Okay,
They handled that so badly. That was such a miss on their part. I don't even blame Lonzo for this. That when Magic opens the press conference with, maybe you can get some of my records. Like, what are we doing?
You may not want to say
You're
that.
Magic Johnson, dude. He's a kid. He's just getting started.
I love Lonzo Ball, but his shot was broke, right?
Sidearm.
You know that.
It was broke, but he's. I know injuries took a toll early on in his Lakers career, but he did some things as far as like bringing a different type of energy.
What if that actually panned out? What if that era actually panned out? Where would we be right now?
Yeah.
That's interesting. But they got to get this tonight. And we all know this about the NBA, especially in the West. It could be a meat grinder. And the problem with the Lakers is every time you win, everyone else wins. Everyone is on a heater right now, so you got to keep pace. So this is one you got to get because Joker's out, right? And
Yeah,
I think
but
who's the backup center?
Valanciunas, but he's also out.
He's
as well.
out too. That's what you got to get this one if you're the Lakers.
You would. I wouldn't say that because we talked about them. They should be beating the Kings and they lost. They should be beating the Hornets and they lost. So
I know that, but you got to get it for the chess match and the tiebreaker situation. You got to get this one.
But Denver is one of those teams. They won their last 6 out of their 10. They've been playing actually a lot better basketball with Jokic even out of the floor because other guys have to step up in their roles. You got other guys as far as Peyton Watson. They got guys like Tim Hardaway Jr. that's on that team. Aaron Gordon, all of a sudden, his offensive game has took another leap. Like, they still got guys that can still go out there and perform with Jokic out in the basketball.
Jamal Murray is the basketball version of Golden Tate. He's a rock in your shoe.
He gets going in the postseason, though, at a level that's terrifying. Like,
of course.
when, Jokic is their best guy, clearly. But when he's all-star Jamal Murray level good, they're as good as anybody else. He just his game has more ebbs and flows than other great players, and when he's consistent, they're really tough to beat.
They're starting 8-game road trip.
8-game road trip today.
Right.
So they got one in Denver today, and then they got the Clippers on Thursday, who have been playing better basketball.
Hot.
They're hot right now. They won 6 straight, even with Kawhi Leonard being in and out of the lineup still.
In a week, Travis, this could be a whole different conversation.
Sure.
Yeah.
You said it, 2 weeks ago or so when they were in the third spot and we're kind of winning, some games. And I think we got a little off. They were every close game they had, they won. that usually close games kind of go 50-50, right?
Yeah.
You're going to win about as many as you lose. They were winning them all, and I think it kind of camouflaged some of
They were getting blown out in losses.
They have a negative differential.
Yeah.
They're the only team in the top, I think, 9 that has a negative differential. It's really weird to have the record they have with a negative differential.
Come on, LeBron. Come on, man. You can't go out like this, please.
I don't think he's going out like this. This is exactly what we thought they were going to be. Like him going out like to use the phrase that you just used would be if all of a sudden he's averaging 9 points a game.
Nah.
He can't he's not doing that. He's still LeBron.
You have a top 10, top 7 scoring team. You just can't stop anybody. Yeah, and once you get once you get Reeves back, you'll be able to score more. But you still
but you still got to defend. That's going to be the thing, the reoccurring theme. Can the Lakers defend?
Or win 151 to 150. You're just going to have to outscore them. You know, sometimes you just have to accept who you are and go at it. Who was that coach that we used to love? He was in Phoenix for a while. All offense, no defense. Dan Toney. But he ran, though, and he had a really good point guard.
He had Steve Nash. He had Amari Stoudemire. They had a bunch of Sean
Marion.
Okay.
Yeah, they had guys.
But the philosophy is forget the defense, go score.
He didn't have a 42-year-old on his teem.
Exactly. And then we just got outscore guys. Remember, he had James Harden and Chris Paul. And he had,
He didn't have a guy that's got more gray in his hair than I do.
What's closer, just outscoring people or actually getting this group to be defensive?
You can't make 2 and 2 5.
Right. So start shooting. Yeah.
That's not going to work either.
Put it up.
I mean,
there is no solution to this particular problem.
It's hard because the Lakers, they don't have the personnel to what J.J. Redick is trying to draw up defensively. The switching and putting a bigger guy on a guard and try to keep him in front. Like, they don't have that personnel to do so. So that's why you actually seen them for the first time this season, them going into a zone. And it worked in their favor because the Raptors did not shoot the ball well. So you're probably going to see him now actually try to switch up things because he does get moments where he's really stubborn as far as I'm not going to, it's my way. We're going to just keep it man-to-man. You guys got to figure it out. And so we're actually finding a solution to your problem, going into a zone and actually having a better rotation on the defensive end of the floor.
You know what he sounds like? A dude with a podcast.
Yeah.
Hey,
once those shots start falling, though,
that
ain't going to work.
Nope.
Exactly. Once, if Toronto would have made some shots, which they didn't, that doesn't go that way. And a zone defense is a great, I don't want to say trick, tactic. Let's say that.
Yeah.
If you're playing against a bunch of guys that can't shoot, everybody in the NBA can shoot.
Yes.
And it might work here or there, and maybe it's something to throw at somebody every once in a while and try to switch back and forth to try to get some level of confusion and understanding. But NBA guys shoot the ball too well to think that a zone's going to hold up over any sort of time.
Especially in today's game.
That's all I got. I got a bag. I'm in diapers. I got 41-year-old guys. I can't get back. I die. I got nothing. I got nothing. That's JJ. Finish that thing. Where's your podcast again?
Lakers Talk Daily at 11 a.m. You can catch on our ESPN Los Angeles YouTube channel.
I want to see you go nuts. I want to see you call out J.J. Redick. How about that?
For what?
I don't know. Just make it up.
Yeah.
Don't make it up.
Just make it up. Have some fun. And the Warriors. Jimmy Butler got hurt. Oh, no.
Correct.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next. If he's done forever, where do you put him? If he is. I mean, how old is he again?
36.
We'll get into that next. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Mornings in LA will never be the same. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
What is the abbreviation for ESPN Deportes?
The D?
Yeah. See, that one is just Deportes. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, really? They don't just call it the D, huh?
There's no E1, E2, E-News. No, it's just Deportes.
If it was ED, then you could have it sponsored, you know?
Jesus.
Right.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
When you focus on work, TV, or your phone, you blink less. Blinking keeps eyes moist and comfortable. So remind yourself to blink more often. This National Eye Care Month tip is sponsored by VisionWorks. See the difference.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com. That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
John Ireland here, and before the lights come up at Crypto.com Arena, make your night legendary at Javier's downtown. A SoCal tradition for decades, Javier's is where timeless recipes meet modern elegance. Handcrafted margaritas, premium tequila, coastal Mexican flavors, always a part of the celebration. Whether you're courtside or catching a concert, start your evening where LA gathers for that unmistakable Javier's experience. Javier's newest location is just steps from the arena. Javier's downtown. Tradition, taste, and an amazing start to your evening.
Robert was in big trouble with the IRS.
Yes, I owed them a lot of money, over $52,000.
Then he heard about civic tax relief.
They took great care of me. It went really quick. $52,000 that I owed, and they had a payoff for $100, and the IRS accepted it. Man.
Off the hook for just $100?
Civic tax relief will take care of you. Give them a call.
Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free confidential consultation. 800-881-4555. 800-881-4555. Individual results may vary. Visit civictaxrelief.com for more information.
Rich Eisen here. Hiring for your small business can feel like a full-time job, but LinkedIn Jobs AI Assistant takes the heavy lifting out of it. It filters applicants based on the criteria you set and suggests 25 great fit candidates daily, so you can invite them to apply and keep things moving. Hire right the first time. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/Eisen, then promote it to use LinkedIn Jobs' new AI Assistant, making it easier and faster to find top candidates. That's linkedin.com/Eisen to post your job for free. Terms and conditions apply. Then promote it to use LinkedIn Jobs' new AI Assistant, making it easier and faster to find top candidates. That's linkedin.com/Eisen to post your job for free. Terms and conditions apply.
Dude,
434 on Live Imaging Tuesday, presented by Geese and Wines. The DeMarco and Travis afternoon show.
This has been riveting in here.
What's been riveting?
The way you guys were just talking about Tiger Woods.
You know, as much as I enjoy the morning show that I'm part of, Sedano and Cap Morning Show weekdays, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. By the way, we're doing Throwback Tuesday, 1986. Meanwhile, though, to get back, I feel like this show now, we've kind of grown into where Tuesdays I look forward to just having normal, long-form conversation. We don't get a lot of opportunities to do that in the morning because we've got so many things we're switching to.
Yeah.
We're only on for a couple hours terrestrially, then we do the YouTube hour. And there's a lot of us. You got Sedano, Cap, me, Berkey, producer Jorge, Lindsay, Parker Bell in the back. There's a lot of us. Here, I feel like we just got more of a long-form flow.
No stress. We just chill out.
It's the No Stress Sports Talk Express.
We just chill out.
Has that grown on you yet?
No. It has, but no.
What do you mean no?
You asked me the question. I said no.
Well, why do you say it like that? Why are you such a just
Like a what?
mean?
You people.
Me?
Yeah, you people.
You people.
People like you.
People like you.
Why can't you just be like, hey, yeah, you know what? Why don't you be appreciative that I'm trying to come up with a branding line?
Because I don't like it.
Where was your idea of branding lines?
I don't have one, but
okay.
You're asking me if I like that, and I answered you no.
Like, we're not going to call it the jungle like some people used to call sports radio shows.
I don't think that I was asking for that.
Oh, my
By the way,
goodness.
that's a Jim Rome show reference.
The Jungle? That is?
Yeah, it used to, they played
What was
Welcome.
the Jungle?
His show.
The show was The Jungle.
How is it that you don't know anything about anything other than football?
Okay, well, actually...
You didn't know about the Tiger Woods story we were talking about during the break.
Really
then you don't know that the Jim
Rome
Rome show was called The Jungle.
Yeah.
What was Jim Rome's heyday? In his mind, it'd be now, right? But
no, I think he would even admit it's not now.
Let's say 2000 to 2010.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's probably around the time where I didn't tune in to anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
but you knew his name.
Of course. I told you, we used to do Radio Row. And he would have the biggest set of anybody.
Still does.
He does. Like, it'd be
and
like...
then you would see Travis at Radio Row probably.
I'm sure we were in the same area. I told
100
you.
times. 100 different times.
The Marshall thing playing poker.
Oh, we were both there for that,
He was there for that. That was wild.
Yeah.
I'll never forget Jim Rome said, like, why are you scowling at Marshall? I'm playing poker right now. Like, what? He's got to make the first move. I'm like...
It was bizarre.
Peace. I'm out. Right. I'm out.
What he described is 100% accurate. It was the weirdest damn interaction I've ever witnessed in my life.
It was odd. It was odd.
Was very, very
I didn't
strange.
get the act, so I think I kind of avoided it. But no, I've never heard people gush over Tiger like you guys just did.
He is the most compelling athlete that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Really?
The reason why we're talking about this is TGL, which is what does it actually?
Tomorrow's Golf League.
Tomorrow's Golf League is on right now on ESPN. And this, for people that don't know what it is, it's the indoor golf league that, for me, it's got a lot of memories because we're coming up on the anniversary of me being in the hospital. And when you're in the hospital for 2 weeks, guess what you get real accustomed to? Watching ESPN because it's on all the time.
Oh, well.
So, like, this was on nonstops. And then the hockey world championship that was going on.
The Nations Cup.
The Nations Cup, which again.
Awesome. It was terrific.
So a lot of getting through was like, okay, let me get through the studio shows in the morning. And for me, it was getting through a lot of tests, a lot of blood work that was being taken in those immediate days. And then like nighttime would come, and sure, there was NBA games, but also there was TGL, and there was the, whatever that thing was
Nations
called.
Cup.
The Nations Cup between the hockey teams. You look forward to that when that's all you're watching and things aren't really going well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just bringing back memories. So that's why we talked about Tiger.
Okay.
And we were gushing over him.
You understand me in golf now, right? I appreciate it. It's just not my thing.
I get it.
What made Tiger? Just real quick. Like Roger Clemens.
So
Rocket.
remember why you said I didn't like Josh Allen? Why
Yes.
Because they didn't have, Josh Allen doesn't seem to have the Michael Jordan thing, the Kobe Bryant thing, or the Tiger Woods thing.
I got you.
The Tiger Woods is going to win at all costs, and he's just going to annihilate you, right, Trav?
I think the last thing was what was so interesting for me is that in the very best tour in the world, the very best league, to call it the golf league, he was so much better than everyone else. It wasn't just that he would win a lot, it's that he would win by these ridiculous margins over and over and over again. He would never make a mistake where everyone else around him would falter, and his presence was so incredibly intimidating. He brought an energy and an athleticism and a raucousness to golf that never existed to it and has been gone ever since he left. Like there was nothing like him at a golf tournament. That it wasn't. I've always said it like this. He made golf not golf. He made it sports. And the second he was gone, it turned back into golf again.
It got me into golf.
Scotty Scheffler is a great golfer. Tiger Woods was a great athlete who transcended every other sport. He hung out with Michael Jordan and Ken Griffey Jr. and Charles Barkley. Scotty Scheffler ain't running in those circles.
He's not.
You know what I mean?
Definitely not.
It's so different. And every time he needed to hit a shot, make a putt, do something, he did. Like it was like Jordan. It was like Kobe, that if there were stakes, he showed up, and every time you're like, well, I don't think he's going to make this one. He did. Over and over and over again.
So that brings me back to the tease. Okay, so Jimmy Butler just tore his ACL. If he never plays hoop again, where do you put him? Like, not legendary status, Hall of Fame, what?
I don't know about the Basketball Hall of Fame. It seems like a lot of people get into the Basketball Hall of Fame. I'm not saying this to be funny. I don't think about Jimmy Butler in any way.
No? Okay.
No.
Has he won a championship?
He has not won a championship.
Yeah,
He's
not
not won a
championship.
championship.
Okay.
No, he's a guy that's a really good player that I've never really considered anything other than a really good player.
I mean, he got close, but he didn't.
Really good
and he's
player.
tough.
Yeah.
And he's tough. Like when the Lakers.
I mean, we
played
know
him
about
in
that other thing he was doing in the bubble. So I mean,
Well, the Lakers played him in the bubble in the
that
championship,
true?
right?
I don't know if it's true or not, but that was the rumor.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
The Lakers beat the Heat, and that was the bubble championship, right? It was against the Heat.
Correct. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was never a moment that I was scared of Jimmy Butler.
Really?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No, and not that he couldn't win a game. He could win a game. He wasn't going to win a series.
Yeah.
There was no chance that he was going to beat those guys, and that's not an indictment. Jimmy Butler's a good player.
What do you think about?
I think there's moments in that Miami Heat seasons where Jimmy Butler was playing was that it was always playoff Jimmy. He was going to find a way to get the Heat over the hump. When they would come in, they're a playing team, and all of a sudden they're beating the Milwaukee Bucks, they're beating the Boston Celtics. He had a good run with the Miami Heat, and he was giving them just that hope. But again, when it came down to winning the finals, he just couldn't win it, man.
Well, ACLs aren't ACLs, and he's 37. 36.
Yeah.
You're on the wrong side of 30, but
Sure are.
you still got some meat on that bone. You can come back and play.
Basketball's tough, man.
But he's never been an explosive dude,
He has some. He has moments. He has some moments where he has some explosiveness to him. But what I think what makes Jimmy Butler him just his attitude, his toughness, his grind. I'm telling you that playoff Jimmy was a real deal.
Thing.
It was a real thing, man. Like him coming out there and literally winning games in the last stretch in the fourth quarter. Like he took over a lot of games.
I'm for being weird, but the picture thing kind of turned me off.
The picture thing?
Yeah, when he comes to camp and he's got weird
Oh,
hair.
yeah,
a little bit. Just
well, it's funny because obviously he's a very good player, talented guy. But the first thing that I think of with him is how he's been on a lot of different teams. Like he's bounced around a lot, and it always ends bad. It's not just free agency where this guy's got more money over there, so I'll go over there. He basically nuked the Timberwolves. He nuked the Sixers.
NBA transfer
he nuked
portal.
the Heat. Like he's just one of those. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm going to make it miserable for everybody.
It's never good when he leaves. You're right. He's averaging 20 right now. I wonder what that does to the Warriors because they've been
nothing good.
They've been hanging in there. I wonder what this does to them. But either way, if you lose one, that's good for the Lakers, right? I just hate it's because a guy got hurt.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, the Lakers are where the Lakers are going to be.
Steph is still balling at 37. I don't think he's going to stop for a while. What if he gets into his 40s and he's still effective?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think he's almost, in a weird way, because LeBron is doing what LeBron is doing in his 40s, that we've lost track of the fact that Steph's 37?
Yeah.
Steph's 37 years old, and he's still Steph. Like,
right on his heels.
Yeah, and it's because LeBron kind of recalibrated the way we look at this stuff, Steph should have been on decline for 3 or 4 years, and he's not. And it's just like, well, LeBron's doing it too. It's a weird deal.
I think he can still, if he slows down, he can still be effective because of that shot. Just go stand
he can
out
stand
there
in the corner for the rest of his life.
Right. Get somebody that can actually threaten the middle and just let Steph be a catch and shoot guy.
But what made Steph like him is his ability to run off the screens and not getting tired and having guys chasing him in and like his ability to expand his range and you have to contest him way out there. Like that what made Steph Curry separate from a lot of other great shooters is he was constantly moving and his ability, his shot making, all that stuff. That's what made him one of the best shooters we've seen.
No doubt. Did you see that guy that was chasing the ball around? Like he chased him into the locker room? That's how you play defense. They told. I'm sorry, Steph. They told me to stay right next to you wherever you go.
It's like the guy from Hoosiers.
Yeah, I'm on a 10-day.
I want to know what kind of gum he's chewing at the end of the day.
Absolutely, no doubt.
By the way, it is the Waba Grill Happy Hour. Visit Waba Grill for Happy Hour weekdays after 3 p.m. and get 5-piece dumplings and a premium Waba beverage drink for only $5. The perfect addition to your favorite entree. Waba Grill, it's for you. Also, DeMarco, you know what's happening Sunday at Yamava Resort Casino. Yamava Resort Casino. The morning show, we're going to be out there. Cappy Bergman, producer Lindsay Baseball, myself, for the AFC and NFC Championship game. And here's the thing. We're doing this really cool watch-along where you can watch us on YouTube, watch the game. It's kind of that's what's hip right now is you watch other people watch the game, which is cool. That's
cool.
It's a watch-along. Yeah. We're going to do that on YouTube Sunday. But you have a chance to enter to win our Super Sunday giveaway, which you can then join us for Super Sunday at Yamava. We're going to be there watching the game again.
Kicking it.
You will be hanging out with us. Plus, you get a room at Yamava, so you can take off the Monday after Super Bowl, which should be a national holiday, so you get to spend that with us. Go to ESPNLA.com for more details. Click on the logo with all of our faces, the Yamava Resort and Casino, and we'll see you Sunday for the AFC and NFC Championship game watch party over there at Yamava at the 909 Sports Bar. Yamava, you win?
Tell me, isn't this the most exciting championship round in a long time?
It's the best playoffs I've seen in a really long time.
This has been fun. Yeah, no matter what.
I think the Seahawks and the Rams game is going to be epic. I don't think the other one is.
Yeah,
I think the other one's going to be a dog.
Although the Broncos a defense, if you told me somehow they pull it off based on how Drake May, and I like Drake May.
Yeah.
And I was rooting for the Patriots just because I wanted to see our friends, the Texans, Bulls on parade.
What a catastrophe.
But CJ Stroud lost that game much more than Drake May won the game. So if you told me, is there somehow that Sean Payton says some speech and the Broncos defense somehow pulls off the win?
Like a 13-10 situation?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be stunned if the Broncos somehow pull it out.
That would be awesome.
Especially in Mile High. The crowds amped up. When's the last time the Broncos were the AFC Championship? The Peyton Manning years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be the most sexy matchup is Rams-Patriots.
Well, yeah,
by
because then we get to see the B-roll,
the whole thing
of 20 years ago.
You can bring back all that stuff.
Yeah.
But the L.A. Broncos wouldn't be horrible.
But not if Jared Stidham is playing.
But here's let's say that Stidham goes out and looks really good.
Yeah, but still,
I know that's very unlikely, but if
you get McVay versus Peyton.
No, that's good too. But if you get a Nick Foles situation where all of a sudden he just looks and I know that's unlikely. That's how the Broncos get sexy. But otherwise, it's
his name
as Rams fans, we don't want a Nick Foles situation.
No, what was his name?
Jeff Hostetler.
Jeff Hostetler that just got hot. Yes,
that's the most similar thing. So Hostetler had started 5 games in his career. Prior to taking over for Phil Simms when he got hurt.
Yes.
Jared Stidham has played 4 games in the NFL.
But I was young. But Jeff Hostetler got hurt, or Phil Simms got hurt in the NFC Championship game, right?
Prior to it.
Oh,
he got hurt 2 games before that. Okay. So Hostetler came in the divisional round, I believe, and went through. And Nick Foles played like the last third of the regular season and got through.
Be
it.
funny.
But the big difference is Nick Foles was a starter for like 5
Yeah,
teams.
he was a starter already.
Jared Stidham was not.
Remind me to tell you some Nick Foles
But here's the
stories
similarities
when we go to break.
between your Hostetler comp and this comp is the defense.
Yeah.
Obviously, those Giants teams had amazing defenses. So you could say the Broncos defense just rattles Drake May, second-year starter, then maybe a miracle happens. But we don't want that miracle.
No.
You know why? Because then they're playing with no pressure in the Super Bowl.
Oh, Darnold instead of in the Super Bowl.
Well, it's going to prove. It's going to. Oh, here's the deal.
Oh my
if
God.
it's Darnold against Stidham in the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
it will just go to show you that we don't care who plays. We just want to watch football.
No, what I'm saying is, as a Rams
Right?
fan,
we just want to watch football.
As a Rams fan, you don't want a Cinderella Broncos team with no pressure.
I
It's
agree.
got nothing to lose.
I agree with that.
Because then some weird stuff happens.
I agree with that.
Okay, let's just get back on beating Seattle first. How about that?
Word.
Let's start with that next. We have tip or no tip, right, Laura?
Correct, sir.
Yay! It's tip or no tip on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, ESPN LA.
Mornings on.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? It's just better for you. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Individual results may vary. Visit civictaxrelief.com for more information.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tonight, the purple and gold invade the Mile High City for a Western Conference battle versus the Nuggets.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
LA Lakers, Denver Nuggets.
LeBron fakes a three, drives right down the middle, slam dunk. The crowd goes nuts.
Coverage begins tonight at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. 4 o'clock in the Southland. You know what that means. Time for Tip or No Tip. Tip or No Tip. With producer Laura. And Tip or No Tip on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Presented by LA Care. LA's most affordable health plan. Part of our community offering Medi-Cal and LA Care covered. And connecting Los Angeles to trusted, affordable care and support. Learn more at lacare.org. Tip or no tip time. Take it away, producer Laura.
Thanks, Chris.
What What up?
What up, guys? I was just letting you guys finish. You know,
We were learning. I'm learning about golf.
TGL?
Say again.
TGL?
TGL as a TV entertainment product. I wonder.
So here's the deal.
Yeah.
You know I love golf.
Yes.
Right? I love to play golf. I love to watch golf on TV. When I first saw TGL, I'm like, it's grown on me a lot.
It's grown on you?
It has.
Okay.
It's still not the same thing as watching real golf, but it's grown on me.
Okay. Remember
Yeah.
the TV show Wipeout?
Oh, yeah.
That was fun.
Oh, that was fun.
Seasons 1 and 2. And
Yeah.
then,
Yeah. It's like remember what was it? Road Rules,
Yeah.
like all that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
that was cool. It's like,
I think I'd rather watch wrestling. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to argue with you too hard. Yeah.
All right, guys, before I get into tip or no tip, what's on tap today on ESPN LA? The Lakers take on the Nuggets tonight in Denver. The Toyota Lakers countdown with Beto Duran starts at 5:30 with tip-off at 7. Hear it here for your afternoon drive on 710 or in crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN LA app. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. All right, so I was reading an interesting article. I talked to Travis a little bit earlier about it, about the article itself. Dylan Hernandez, who is now at the New York Post.
California Post.
California Post. Oh, it came
Yeah.
out on the New York for
Yeah.
me. But I think they're all
Dylan
intertwined.
Thomas?
Dylan Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Dylan Hernandez.
Dylan Hernandez. Dylan Thomas was an Irish poet, I believe.
You're right.
Yeah.
Dylan Hernandez. Okay.
Dylan Hernandez.
Yeah.
He wrote the Rams are quietly proving themselves to be one of the NFL's best run teams. Even after recent big changes, he continues to say that in the second season after losing Aaron Donald, the Rams have rebounded from a 5-12 season, and basically posed the question that the Rams are the best run LA team. So tip or no tip, are the Rams giving the Dodgers a run for their money as the best run team in LA?
Ooh, that's interesting. I would say they're in a really good place, and they absolutely hit it out of the freaking park with McVay. Absolutely smashed it. And Les Snead, too. I think he's come into his own. So as far as that group that's running this football team, I think they might be the healthiest of all 32 teams in the league, or one of the healthiest. But the Dodgers, man, back to back, and they got the machine going.
I think it's an incredibly good comparison. And the only way that the Rams are lacking is in hardware for the time being, right? Look, if they get another one, 2 Super Bowls, 3 Super Bowl appearances in 9 years with a couple of championships, that's as good as you can reasonably hope for in the NFL.
Yeah.
But I think why it is a really apt comparison, to use Chris's word from a minute ago,
again,
apt, is think about what you're asking. Do they put money on the field? Yes. Are they committed to winning? Yes. Is the in-game experience at Dodger Stadium and SoFi Stadium as good as you could reasonably ask for?
Yes.
Yes. Do they hire good people? Yes. Do they leave them alone and let them go do their jobs? Yes.
Yeah, yes.
They're incredibly similar. The only difference is that the NFL, I think it's harder to win in the NFL than it is in Major League Baseball.
The only difference is, it seems like, especially if you see this through Chris's eyes back in the day before he started smashing up bobbleheads, Dave Roberts was handed a winner. Just don't screw it up. Sean McVay had to coach one. That's the only.
Sean McVay had to turn something around.
That's what I mean.
I agree with that.
That's the only thing.
I agree with that. But I will say that what Roberts inherited, while further down the road than what McVay inherited, he still took it to another level.
Right.
That going to the World Series is often 5 times in, 9 or 10 years? They weren't doing that.
Yeah.
They had not been to the World Series since 1988 until Dave Roberts got here.
True.
Like, Don Mattingly had a good team, but they weren't going to the World Series. Dave Roberts changed that.
It's a good comp. I mean,
It's a
they're both
great comp.
very, very healthy. Yes.
All right, so we are doing a Throwback Tuesday here in 1986 style. And we were having a discussion on the group chat while you guys were talking. And shout out to Mr. Alvarez. I think it's his YouTube name here. He used the word scamming. Like, oh, you guys were probably scamming behind the bleachers.
What?
Scamming.
Scamming?
Yes, scamming. I asked Trav. Trav knew what it was. DeAndre thought he knew what it was. Clearly, you're lost.
No idea. Like scam?
Like
robbing
scam, like
people?
No, like you were hooking up.
Hooking
You
up,
were
making
scamming,
out.
making out.
You scamming?
In high school, that was
Yeah,
something
that
we
was-
heard. Yeah,
That was like a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So it kind of took me back because I'm like, man,
SoCal people.
The things that
Maybe heck, you know what? You could be
Maybe.
right.
What?
It could be a SoCal thing. You might be right.
Yeah, like hella is the Bay thing.
Right,
So
right.
for me, it took me back because my niece, who's 20 years old, says certain words, and I'm like, what the bleep are you talking about? And DeAndre's like, oh, that's not what it means now. Right? So it kind of just made me realize the generational gap. And I'm 37, DeAndre's 27, I think, or 26.
27, yes.
Yeah. So it's like I'm 10 years older than him. So it was like tip or no tip. Sometimes you hear certain words and you're like, oh, man, like I'm kind of getting up there. I feel like that a lot. And I'm 37.
Yeah, Unc.
Yeah.
Oh.
So is that a bad thing? I thought it was a sign of respect.
Susan called herself Unc at our breakfast the other morning, and DeAndre and his girlfriend looked at her like, "You're out of your ever-loving mind." She's a woman.
Oh, okay.
She's in her senora era.
That's and Laura, I quoted you. I said that too. She is in her senora. No, I'd have never really felt kind of out of, because I've had kids, but I went from kind of knowing what the slang was to my kids knew what it was to where they still know it. So I don't use it because it's not of my generation, but I know what most of that stuff means.
Yeah, you were pretty good. You were like right away, you got it.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised.
Plus,
DeMarco,
I don't know what language my daughter speaks, but I know it's nothing that I'm entirely familiar with.
Right.
And it's nothing but these stupid little phrases that through context clues, I'm able to figure out what they mean.
Yeah.
So I pay attention.
You know, I'm never that far off.
No, you're not.
Yeah, is
You're
there
not.
a word? Like, give me something. Test me real quick.
Oh, that's DeAndre's job right now.
I gotta think of one. You gotta give me a little bit of time.
I will say that I feel like your generation, DeAndre, and even people younger than you, they cut words. And I'm like, why don't you just say the whole thing?
Like Riz.
Yes. Like,
okay, I
what?
get Riz. That makes sense. The one that I don't get is big back. Why does that mean fat?
Oh, you're a big back. That definitely means fat.
Your back, because your back is big?
No, because you eating. Like yesterday, I was a big back. I went to all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue, and I told my friend, I'm like, I'm a hella big back today.
When you eat too much, wouldn't it be big front, big stomach?
I think you're making it too literal. I'm with you, but now that you say it, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Why big back? Okay.
Not
sense.
giving a damn will set you free.
Yes. I'm right there with you.
There's a song for Big Back.
Yeah, I do. I'm just. But
Is
I
it
don't,
by Sir Mix-a-Lot?
I just don't get it.
You know what's funny though too? A lot like men will say like, "Oh, she's a big bag." Like he's trying to like be, a jerk.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Trust me, big bags don't care, bruh.
Okay.
They own it.
Hands off. All right.
They own it."
Yeah,
But
stay with your chest out.
Thank you. Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
And talking about with your chest out, let's say with our chest tip or no tip is presented by LA Care, LA's most affordable health plan, part of our community offering Medi-Cal and LA Care covered and connecting Los Angeles to trusted, affordable, and care support. Learn more at lacare.org.
Sorry, Laura. I was back in the day, and I still have a little place in my heart for the Raiders. You just can't toss memories. I get it. But if I was the Raiders, based on what I saw last night, I'd draft that kid Mendoza. Yeah, I would.
He looked great.
He's competitive as all get out.
He's far more athletic than I gave him credit for through most of the season.
Yeah.
Like watching him in the CFP, it's like he can really move.
Again, through the eyes of Chris, that kid is a winner. He's got that instinct.
Seems like it.
He went to a whole new level.
It
Carson
seems like
Beck, maybe not so much.
God, that was a bad throw. Whoa. I mean, maybe he was seeing stars or something because that was a dreadful pass. And he was really good. Like that.
Yeah.
They were the first team to play Indiana even close all season long.
True.
So I give them a ton of credit. But that was a tough way to end it. That was a terrible pass.
You know what would be funny is that when they get to the next level, if they actually flip and Carson Beck turns out to be a better pro than Mendoza.
Who knows, right?
Well,
so much coaching team situation.
It depends on where you go. And
Sure
like I
does.
said, Mendoza could be the Raiders' next victim.
Look, Sam Darnold's a game away from the Super Bowl. This is his 5th team. Sometimes
That's right.
it takes a minute.
You never know.
Yeah.
We got to get into that. Plus, let's get back into I was looking at, McCurry, the Rams cornerback. Remember they got him from Tennessee?
Roger
McCurry. He played 43 snaps in that game. This is what I mean. The Rams' defensive depth is being tested. Give Chris Shula a lot of credit. Let's talk about some of those jobs that are still open, and is he a candidate there? Next, DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA sports radio.
Cream soda is delicious. Every day. You know what's especially good as cream soda? If you can't get me a cream soda, I say, get me some Shanka. Cream soda or Shanka every night here at the home. Cream soda is delicious. By the way, it's in the freestyle machine at AMC.
What does the freestyle machine mean?
Okay, but so is caffeine-free, like root beer.
Okay.
And so is Diet Coke caffeine-free.
It's contemporary.
I don't think
cream soda is contemporary.
I don't think that's a
Everybody loves
contemporary
cream soda.
drink.
And old people drink Mace. It's okay, though.
It's delicious. You know what goes good with the cream soda is cream of wheat.
Yeah, exactly.
Mason and Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We've all said it for years. The Monday after Super Sunday should be a holiday. And this year, Yamava Resort and Casino is making it happen. This Sunday, January 25th, join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar to watch the AFC and NFC Championship games. Show up and enter to win a VIP Super Sunday experience. A free room, incidentals covered, plus our Super Sunday watch party and the Monday after, live from Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win.
John Ireland here, and before the lights come up at Crypto.com Arena, make your night legendary at Javier's downtown. A SoCal tradition for decades, Javier's is where timeless recipes meet modern elegance. Handcrafted margaritas, premium tequila, coastal Mexican flavors, always a part of the celebration. Whether you're courtside or catching a concert, start your evening where LA gathers for that unmistakable Javier's experience. Javier's newest location is just steps from the arena. Javier's downtown. Tradition, taste, and an amazing start to your evening.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
504 of Live Imaging Tuesday, presented by Geese and Wines, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. It happened in Miami last night. Indiana, bam! And the Hoosiers take care of it. I don't think Gloria Estefan and the Sound Machine were there. Although John Cicada, who was part of Miami Sound Machine, he posted a video.
Yeah, really?
So when
You
Sedano,
love him.
I love John Cicada.
You know who's the Miami Sound Machine right now? Michael Irvin.
My goodness.
I wonder if Mike Irvin's gone to sleep yet.
Holy smoke.
He might still be awake.
Can we give Sedano? I know you guys probably talked about it on your show, but
The Sedano and Cat Morning Show weekdays, 7 a.m.
sir, but he did a voiceover in Spanglish.
Yes.
I bleep it. I almost cursed. I loved it. I sent him a message and I was like, I love this.
He did
like,
a what?
He did a
voice-
VO for ESPN Deportes.
It's
In
like
Spanish.
English and
Spanglish.
Spanglish.
Oh,
So
Spanglish.
it's both. So he was going from English to Spanish.
All right.
And I absolutely loved it. I messaged him and I was like, I love this. Like, I'm huge on representation, and the fact that he was able to do that, I was like, oh, I love this.
You know, I'm glad
So
you
we
brought that
played
up.
it. We
Yeah.
played it on the air.
Did you?
Yesterday, and then we had Cappy do the VO, and he actually didn't do a horrible job with the Spanish.
The same Spanish?
Yeah. By the way, it is the Amor Salsita 5 p.m. salsa hour right here on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Amor Salsita, made with amor, meant to be shared. Why are you laughing when I'm trying to do a read?
Why would Cap do
Because we asked him to. It was actually Sedano's idea for Cap to do the read.
Was it really? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we weren't
Not bad.
insulting anybody.
Did he listen to it and say it, or did he
so
read
we
it?
played it first.
Okay.
And then
And he
he
did it
had the
back.
script.
That's pretty
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
To read it, but to just repeat it back, that's pretty good.
I just popped into my head. I wonder if Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl, is he going to do Spanglish?
His songs are a lot of Spanish.
All his songs are in Spanish.
All
he does have English thrown in there with other artists.
Okay.
But him himself, that Super Bowl, which, listen, Benito Bowl is a thing. And I'm so
What's Benito
excited.
Bowl?
They call him Benito, Bad Bunny, Benito.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So Benito Bowl is the thing that everybody's like, people are doing watch parties, huge watch parties, just for the halftime.
I heard they put Green Day.
No, Green Day's doing the pre-performance.
The pre.
Because, with Super Sunday, there's a lot of performances.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I don't know. Who's doing the national anthem? Has that even been announced yet?
I haven't
I
heard.
will Google.
I haven't
Yeah.
heard.
But no, I'm looking forward. And after the spot, too, that aired during one of the divisional weekends, I think all the games, but I saw it during the Rams game, the Apple Music Bad Bunny promo, it's just different. And I think that's what we've needed something different for a while. I mean, listen, the 2020 the LA not 2020, but the 2022 Super Bowl. That was great because it was here.
Yeah.
And Dr. Dre, Eminem, it was amazing.
That was
but
the best
also,
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny is just something different that hasn't been done at the Super Bowl.
Charlie Puth is the answer to your question.
Charlie Puth is doing the national anthem.
National anthem.
Yeah.
No way.
I love Charlie. I love the song "Attention" back in the day. So you know that song. You don't know anything about Tiger Woods or anything else, but you know that song.
That's a great song.
It is a great song.
I don't play golf. Do you know he's playing bass on that song? You didn't know that, did you? Yeah, that's him.
Well, I think he did all the instruments because I watched the behind the music thing.
But that song, he's playing bass. So when you hear that bass come in, that's him.
Really quick, though, on the whole Benito Bowl and the Apple Music. So, they do a teaser, right, to tease and stuff. So he broke records just with a teaser. So
Not surprising.
Kendrick was at, I think, like 2.9. Rihanna was 2.3. He was over 4.4 million views when they dropped. That's a huge
Kendrick
difference.
was great, and it was great because of that one moment. Like, he's not going to say that, is he? And he did. Wow, he actually said that. Yes. Oh, my goodness. He
I
took
heard
a
he
shot.
like.
Yes, that was crazy. Either way, halftime show, and I'm not looking at the Super Bowl because you still got to get through Seattle. But either way, I hope the Rams are there. And for the rivalry, the age-old Niner-Ram rivalry, that would be the crescendo. That they're playing for all the big enchilada in that stadium. That would be awesome. That could be the end of the Bang Bang.
I know. I'm sure you've been asked this a million times, and I don't remember who played halftime during your Super Bowl. The one you won.
Phil Collins.
Really?
It was a lot of people. Phil Collins was one of the acts that was there.
Really?
Yeah, it was wild.
Now during the second Super Bowl, was after 9/11, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was U2.
So it was U2, right?
Yeah.
It was
no,
U2.
because that was one of the greatest performances ever because of the time and the names of the victims were scrolling behind them where the streets have no name.
Oh, yeah.
That second Super Bowl was in New Orleans, right?
It was.
Yeah,
And then the Patriots pulled the upset.
Yeah.
So, that goes back to what we said. If the Rams qualify and the Patriots qualify, you've got history.
Oh, no, you're going to see
be the third time they played each other in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Patriots have won both of them.
I don't know how this works. Can you jam Brady in there somewhere? Into that mix?
As far as the coverage of it all?
Yeah, I mean, I know
it's an NBC production.
It's an NBC game.
Yeah, so they're going
to want Brady nowhere near it.
Because I know Warner is doing stuff. And
he's NFL Network, though. That's a little easier of a slide in.
Maybe off to the side somewhere. That would be great. Those two guys talking about their Super Bowl and everything.
I'd like to hear that.
That whole Spygate thing. Okay, the people I trust about that, Marshall, Kurt, all the dudes, Isaac, they said that the Patriots they defended stuff that they hadn't run all year. Like they'd seen it before.
Yeah.
Now, I trust them on that. And I believe it. That was that rogue staff in New Orleans that, you know what I mean, that allowed that stuff to go on.
Sure.
So this is where that rivalry with the Saints comes in. But that's neither here nor there. So I hope the Rams get there, and you got to get through Seattle. But if they do, and this is so crazy, what a calling card. The Rams' defensive depth is really being tested right now. Some guys are banged up, so some of the backup players have to play. That's a calling card for a guy that could get a job in the NFL. Talking about Chris Shula. Like, you did this with this group.
And really,
you did more with less.
With no disrespect to anybody, I think if you just asked, pick a team, Cincinnati Bengals fan, name a Ram defensive player, I think a lot of people would say Jared Verse. After that, I don't think a lot of names are coming out of people's
Probably
mouths.
all you know. I mean, maybe some football players you might know.
Yeah.
But not household names.
Right.
This is funny, Chris. Guess who is the two highest paid players on the Rams defense right now?
Ooh.
He already hit me with this one.
I feel he's asking because there's going to be a surprise in there. I want to say Jared Verse, obviously.
Nope.
No.
Yep. Okay, the first.
Rob Havenstein.
Nope. Defense. Rob's a.
Okay.
The first is Darius Williams, one of the corners. Guess who's the second?
Who?
Aaron Donald.
Oh.
Even right now.
I wasn't even expecting
That's what I mean.
I didn't get it either.
So when you talk about the jobs that are open, the Ravens are open, the Bills are open, the Browns are open, Steelers, Raiders, and Cardinals. You know what's funny, man? Isn't the Steelers starting to look a little bit different for Chris Shula?
Took the words right out of my mouth. I think that's the one because what are the Steelers known for? Defense, grind it out. The name Shula will resonate in Pittsburgh.
And it will be treated properly and with respect.
A lot of people thought maybe the Miami job would be good, obviously because of his
dad.
I'd
run for the hills
I would
if
too.
I were Chris Shula in Miami.
Yeah.
No way do I need
carry
that.
shadow.
Or his grandfather, excuse me.
His grandfather. But the best part about that, the two best jobs on the board, Baltimore and Buffalo because of the quarterbacks, right? Okay.
And the Steelers.
The Steelers is right there with them for not because of any player that's on that team, and no disrespect to TJ Watt and those guys. They're going to let you do your thing for a long time. They're not going to
you're going to get good support.
Let's say you went 6-11 2 years in a row. Anywhere else, kaboom, you're out.
Right.
Not there.
A competitive
They're going to
6,
give you time. They're going to let you do. They've had 4 coaches in 60 years.
If they, the whole team, but I'm just speaking of him and the defense, if they pull this off with this group, with the budget that was spent on this defense and how much turnover you've had in the secondary, you should get the top job in the NFL.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Follow-up. So you're saying Aaron Donald is currently one of the highest paid?
Yes.
If I may ask, he retired.
Right. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. A guy that's not here is making more than everyone else out there.
But I thought when you retire, that's it.
You still owe him money.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that part of the contract? Like, even if I retire, you're going to pay me?
Yes.
Is it just stuff like it gets broken up over?
But it's a one-off. Like, that's not normal in the NFL, right?
No. I mean, for some guys, some guys are still on the books for a few years when they retire.
Really?
His contract wasn't up.
I don't know.
That was just part of the
His
deal.
contract wasn't up. I know that they owed him money, but I don't understand how he continues to draw. But unless it's one of those, we owe you $40 million signing bonus, but we're going to give you, $5 million a year for 8 years, and we'll stretch it out.
I was just
over
asking
that
because
time.
it's not like they cut him or anything.
No.
Right.
But you should get used to those numbers because the salary cap's coming to baseball.
Oh, no,
it's coming. But it's not coming till like 2030 after the strike for 3 years.
It's going to be a long time.
Do you know how badly I want to argue with you? Do you know how badly I want you to be wrong, and I don't think that you are?
The sad part is the game is finally coming back to full strength.
I think it's the first time in a very long time that you can say with a straight face that baseball is the second most popular sport in this country.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
Yeah.
That hasn't been true for a very long time. I think it might be now, and they're going to shoot their own you-know-what's off.
And by the way, that will kill all the regional networks. They'll be done.
Yes.
Then ESPN Plus will have all baseball because that's where you'll have to go.
Yep.
Which is good for us in ESPN Plus, but it'll become the NHL in such a regionalized niche sport again.
You might
and
be
it'll
right.
take 20 years to start it all over again.
You might be right.
And by the way, what we're seeing with the Dodgers, that will be broken up simply because that's what's going to have to happen.
True.
You're going to have to do something about the salaries.
I don't know if it'll
there'll be rules about deferment.
What was the Dodgers story today? Who else was being rumored to come here?
Peralta. Yeah.
You won't be able to defer money like this. That'll be almost a given.
I don't understand why that is something. If I'm an owner, that's to my advantage. That's not even to the player advantage. Like if I'm an owner and I owe you $10 million and you say you only want 2 and then you want the other 8 spread out over the next 20 years, that's to my advantage.
But correct me if I'm wrong.
Why would I want to take that off the table?
Correct me if I'm wrong, and I might be wrong. In order to do that, I basically have to put the money into an escrow account.
I know
right?
that's true in football. I don't know if that's true in baseball. In football, that whatever I owe you has to sit in an escrow account so that money can never go away.
That's why the Bengals have trouble signing people.
To answer your question,
so Beto Duran said yes in the other room to Laura. So if that's true, the issue is every team doesn't just have $1 billion sitting in cash.
No, but there's not a ton of guys that are going to need that kind of money, right? Most of the guys on your team are going to be middle-of-the-road guys.
I'm guessing the reason most owners haven't done it is they don't have the cash to do that.
Maybe.
Because, think about the Dodgers. This isn't their prime source of income.
No.
The Dodgers is for fun, meaning they want to win championships.
And
they're not supporting a lifestyle or a business.
You're right about that, but the other thing that they did that – not to take another shot at the Angels, but get ready. They turned on the Ohtani faucet.
Yeah.
They turned on the Ohtani faucet in a way that the Angels were incapable of doing because they are good, because they are winning, because they do have a premier brand. They were able to maximize Ohtani's value to where even if they had to pay him $70 million a year, fine. He pays for himself almost immediately. I don't know if a salary cap comes, but something's coming.
Oh, something's coming.
I don't know if it's more like the Dodgers basically, excuse me, with Kyle Tucker, they're paying him $60 million a year, right? Alden Gonzalez, I thought, wrote a really interesting thing about it. The actual cost for them to sign Kyle Tucker is about $119 million a year. They're paying $2 for every $1 they have to pay him. In penalties.
That can't
stand. Now, maybe the thing is we're just going to punt the penalties even higher and higher to a point where even a team like the Dodgers says we're not doing that. Because
isn't that basically what the NBA has done with the aprons?
Exactly. Right. That's what the NBA has done with the aprons. And maybe it's that. So you could, if you want to do it, you can, but you better be damn right you're getting an Ohtani or a Yamamoto. Whereas, for instance, a guy like Kyle Tucker would never. I'm not paying 5-1 to get Kyle Tucker. I might do it for Ohtani, but I'm not doing it for Kyle Tucker. And at least it takes those guys off the board.
Okay, two things. I wonder, like you said, baseball is the second most popular sport.
Maybe.
Right. And you might be right. Is it because of the sport of baseball or the NBA dropping the ball?
Both.
Yeah, right. One has to do with the other.
Both. I think the NBA has become I'll watch the highlights league.
Yeah, me too.
The NBA is, I'm just going to sit around and wait for the playoffs because I know what this is going to look like. People still watch baseball.
Yeah.
And going to a baseball game, watching a baseball game is a very passive endeavor.
And baseball has the summer.
Yes.
Remember, NBA doesn't have the summer. They're competing.
And baseball has the summer to themselves.
Yeah.
There's no football, really. There's no basketball, really. I mean, the basketball kind of winds down right as baseball kind of gets a little bit interesting.
Yeah.
Nobody really watches golf. They've got it to themselves.
Like the Rams, you guys hit a home run with Ohtani because, yeah, right. He's in his prime, and he's great to have. One more thing. I wonder how the Dodgers compete if everything is equal.
They'll be fine.
You think so?
It won't look like this, but they'll be fine. Because we talked about this, last week or 2 weeks ago? Number one farm system in baseball? Dodgers. They pick last every year. And they have more good young players than the teams that are picking first, second, third, fourth. They pick last every year. But by signing Kyle Tucker, they gave up their second, third, fifth, and sixth round draft picks coming up. They're just getting rid of this stuff because that's how this works. They're still, and by the way, same penalties for some of the other guys they've had. They are still better at scouting. They're better at developing. They're better at fixing other cast-off players from other places. Think Tyler Anderson from a couple of years ago. Think Justin Turner. Think Chris Taylor. These guys that anybody could have, Max Muncy, anybody could have had these guys for anything.
They're baseball's worst nightmare because they're smart and their pockets are deep.
So even if you
stuff like this.
level the playing field economically, I still think they have an advantage because intellectually they're better than
And
most.
it might be better for the game if you spread the talent around. Like, you can't afford everybody.
That was the point I was making when they signed Kyle Tucker. Like, at some point, it's like we're doing Globetrotter nonsense.
True.
Like, this is stupid.
I'm going to jump. It is the Amor
rolling?
Salsita. I am. Because I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes to yourselves.
Oh, thank
or
you.
7 minutes, because we got Lakers basketball with Beto coming up. The Toyota Lakers countdown to tip-off. It is a live and Vintage Tuesday with Geese and Wines. It is the Amor Salsita 5 p.m. salsa hour. But I want to say this, and I mean this, because Travis likes to make fun of me a lot. Like, you like to do this bit where you don't enjoy this.
Well, I don't know if it's a bit, but go ahead.
I actually really enjoyed this.
Awesome.
I'm glad.
Good.
And I'm going to watch more YouTube docs and more 30 for 30 so we can have more
94 Expos,
so we can have more conversations next week. And hopefully next week when we come back together, when we reunite for Lit, we're talking about the Super Bowl and the Rams being in it.
We're talking about being on remote up there.
I really enjoyed this, DeMarco.
Awesome. Good. I'm glad
Travis,
you had a good time.
I'm sorry you didn't enjoy it as much as I did.
He did.
Today was okay.
He did.
I did hate today. We'll see how next Tuesday goes.
He didn't trigger you. You people.
Are you literally leaving the building? No. Okay, I have something for you. Don't go far.
All right. If you're Shula, real quick to finish that out, if it's not the Steelers, but for some reason just today, that actually fits with the face.
I agree.
Doesn't he look like a Steeler coach?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's a defensive-oriented coach.
Weather beaten. Looks like a pugilist.
He's a Shula. They got the jaw. That Shula jaw is a real thing.
He's got
Don
the gait.
Shula looked like a cartoon character with that thing sticking out like that.
And he's only going to get better because he's young too. But if you had a choice between come back here and be Sean's DC or take the Raiders job, if you're Shula,
Raider job.
You would take the Raiders job.
because the defensive coordinator job will always be available. Maybe it's not with Sean, maybe it's not with the Rams, but he has proven that he is a capable defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
So even if he's never been a head coach in the NFL. Has he been a head coach somewhere else? I don't know.
No.
But he's never been a head coach in the NFL. When an opportunity comes, you got to go do it, even if it's the Raiders or the Browns, because
didn't Ben Johnson turn down some jobs?
He did, and he got it right.
He got the one he wanted.
And we'll see. Maybe that's an interesting point. But I would take my first crack at it because if you go to the Raiders and fail, no one's saying what's the matter with you. They're saying that place sucks.
Right.
If you go to the Steelers and fail, that's one of those. Hey, man.
You can't coach.
Chuck Noll was there 30 years.
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin was there 30 years. Bill Cowher was there 30. You lasted 4? What the heck?
You're just the next driver.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you fail in Arizona or you fail in Cleveland or you fail in Vegas, those places are tire fires.
It does tarnish you some. Like Gannon was a hot coaching prospect for a while, and it just didn't work. So you're going to have to ask the questions as to why.
Yeah, but
but
if you ask me the question, why didn't it work in Vegas? I'll be like, well, the same reason the other 94 guys didn't work in Vegas. There's a lot of going on in there that I just was unable to overcome. I don't think anybody can overcome
I might stay where I was happy and actually had a chance, because you never know. Next year, more jobs could open.
That's fair. Every year, somewhere between 5 and 10 of these things come open. I mean, this year we've had, 9?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
You never know. And not to pick on Reese, but I am picking on Reese. The Cardinals. But if you're Chris Shula again, head coach of the Cardinals, come back here as DC.
Head coach.
You've got no shot at winning in the NFC West in Arizona.
I want to take my shot at being a head coach in this league, and when somebody offers me that for the first time, I'm going to take it. And I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I would work like hell to try to get Buffalo or Pittsburgh or Baltimore or one of those places, but if this is my first time around the track and somebody offers me one of these, I'm going to take it.
I don't think the Bills would actually offer.
Probably not.
Yeah, if they just dump McDermott.
You need an offensive guy to go with Josh Allen.
Who does that fit?
That's why Brian Dable is connected.
Hell no.
Really?
Hell no. Did you see him run the Giants? That was a disaster.
But that counts as a disaster. The Giants aren't running.
There has been relatively recent success in New York.
But they've been turning over coaches.
They have. But the Giants, at least, you don't have to go back to grainy analog film to see the Giants be good.
They've been
there's HD coverage of the Giants being
they've been relevant.
Good.
They've been and they have a young phenom at quarterback. There's some things to take there.
Brian Dable can coordinate my offense. I'm not letting him run my team.
Okay. Trying to think who else would be an offensive guy. You would not take Mike McDaniel. There's no way.
No.
How do you sell that in Buffalo?
I wouldn't. He saw where he punted on Cleveland.
Right.
Yeah.
Smart man.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay. Shula to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Take that job.
I would take any head coaching job for my first head coaching job in the NFL.
I think if I were him, that'd be no. I'll wait. Thank you very much.
If you're even average, let's say you go 8-9.
Yeah.
7-10. In Vegas, you just won the damn Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You just have to make them kind of tick up a little bit.
I'm with you. I am. But like the Mannings and certain people in certain draft positions, they have the chance to call their own shot.
Yep.
I don't want to play for you.
I get it.
I'll wait.
Here's the difference.
Yeah.
And is the Mannings have juice before they even had juice because of their dad, because of the name Manning. I don't know if a first-time NFL head coach can be that. Ben Johnson, your Ben Johnson point, I think, is a good one. To kind of wait until you get the right spot, the right quarterback. But I'd take the job.
Yeah.
And look, you might faceplant in 2 years, and you're coordinating somebody's defense after that, and in a place you wouldn't rather be. You'd rather be in L.A., but I'd take my shot.
Yeah, like Chris with the 85 Bears. I mean, if you pull this off, if the Rams do it, of course, Matthew Stafford, MVP, strolls off with his finger in the air. Like John Elway.
Could be.
Not the other finger. Right.
Number one.
Wait, Chris is gone.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like he rides off into the sunset. That's the story. But if you do this with that defense and how much you're paying him, you'll be a legend.
Yeah.
A legend.
Heck
And you can call your shot.
By the way,
any
there's a
place.
world that exists where they win a Super Bowl on the strength of their defense. It could happen.
Are we being played
off?
the
It's like
air?
the Oscars.
Are you
You guys still have 2 minutes.
Is this
Come
a
on.
new thing? Stop them?
You just noticed?
I'm not stopping you. I'm just keeping a nice little bed underneath as you guys are talking.
When we had Keyshawn on a while back, like how much trouble did we get in?
We didn't.
Okay.
Keyshawn said,
Beto got mad.
Wait, hold on.
You did miss Key.
What did we have him on for?
When USC and
Notre Dame.
Yes, Notre Dame, USC. We had him on.
I'm offended.
Okay, so
Dude,
Key.
we put him on with 5 minutes to go.
No, he had like 10 minutes.
By the way, I'm not mad at you guys. I'm mad at him.
You should text him to be on. You should. Be like, yo.
I thought we were friends.
Where were you?
I
You
don't
were
know.
gone.
I wasn't
you were
here.
golfing or something like that.
I don't remember. I think we had AK that day.
I remember Beto was hot though because we went over. He was like, "Yeah."
Oh, he was mad. Beto was mad.
Beto was
mad.
hot. Yes, you said you blew
It's all
up.
right. I always liked LZ better anyway.
Look at you.
Wow, I love LZ.
You said you blew up on Reese too? Or
Yeah, I went off on him because nobody wants to support us. So I went off. I didn't go off on him. He just caught strays that day. But things got fixed, so we have a YouTube show now.
This is true. There you go.
Closed mouth doesn't get fed, Beto.
Amen
Man,
to
I don't
that.
even work here, bro.
Amen to that.
No,
Yes,
Reese is
sir.
awesome, by the way, because Reese volunteered to come in the last 2 nights.
Aw.
Nobody scheduled.
Yeah, Reese
He
is
showed
the
up on
dog.
his own.
He's the dog.
Leave him alone.
Lakers,
Aw.
got to get, right? I'm sure you're going to get into it. Got to get. Denver's all beat up. You're healthy.
They're the Lakers.
Why are you laughing again? Okay.
They're the Lakers.
We said the Lakers might be uninteresting right now.
No, they're very interesting.
You think so?
The Lakers novella is amazing right now.
I love the
novella. The Lakers
novella.
is amazing.
Yeah.
Who's the star?
No, it's more like who's the one
antagonist?
The one that's coming on the side.
Oh, my God.
Black hat.
Wow. I wonder how long before JJ blows his stack. It's going to be at some point. You're going to have fun very, very soon. Especially.
Come do the postgame one day.
I cannot wait. This is going to be fun. So Beto was up next. What do we call it again?
Toyota Lakers countdown to tip-off.
Thank you very much.
With DeAndre, that's what you call it.
You sound like a guy with a podcast, DeAndre. DFAR, Travis, Laura, DeAndre, we'll catch y'all tomorrow. Beto's up next.
This is the Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are on to the